Okay, we should be live. Hello everybody, this is Kevin, and welcome back to another episode of the Cringekino stream. And tonight, we have all sorts of ranting and raving with Kevin. But first, let's dive into the gotcha slop with Zenless Zone Zero, because earlier this week they added the new character Orphe. And what Zenless Zone Zero always does is anytime they add a new character, they do a rerun. And the rerun was of Evelyn, the blonde baddie I've been waiting for, and I got her. So I got to show you Evelyn, which I already got her to level 60. So that's good, but, you know, all caught up in the story. We can do a Zenless Zone Zero update because the new story update's coming in like maybe 2-3 weeks, somewhere around there. I think the middle of October, which, dude, next week is already October 1st. Can you believe it? We're already in the fall. But how's it going? Celestial, welcome. Hi, Kevin. We move with Kevin. Well, you're here right at the start. I love to see it. ZZZ taking the lead. It is. I have to figure out, I've been asking this the past few weeks, like, I need a better format to wait for viewers to get here and then move into ranting and raving. And I feel like we do ZZZ every single week, but it's just the easiest. We were doing Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising. Maybe we'll go back to that when they have the new character, which that'll also be sometime in October, I'm pretty sure. But there she, look at her. There's Evelyn. Just look at this. Look at this. I'll walk really slow. Look at the physics, man. Oh, we're good. I'm Wowieying my Zowie. But I got Evelyn, which she's great, man. I still think my best party is, you know, Yishan, Jufufu, and Astra Yao. But now that I have Evelyn, I gotta level her up. Well, I have her leveled up, but I need to level up her skills. Because Yishan, I have her all maxed out, right? All the skills are maxed out. I think I could probably do better with that, but for now, it is what it is. And then same for Jufufu. Most of the skills are maxed out. To get them to level 12, let me just say, yeah, you need 15. And then those hamster cages, I have 8 of them. They're kind of rare, so. But, yeah, we got Evelyn. And I got her skills to 7, and we got to work on that. But I just got her. And I'm very happy. Now, the new character, I'll show you. And I still have plenty of, I have 40 master tape, is Orphe and Magus. I don't really like how she plays. Maybe is there a little demo here? No, she's right there. She's kind of difficult to control. And I already have so many characters that it's, you know, what's the point? So, you see, we have 16 more days. That's when we get the next update, which it's called version 2.5, or sorry, 2.3 maybe? Right here. So, you know, you get some extra stuff, and, yeah. But the other one, they're going to have new characters, of course, but the other one they're going to rerun, who I really want, is Vivian, which we'll get her. But wow, what's going on, guys? How's it going, Donnie? How's it going, Justin? How's it going, Komanga? Hold on, let me read the chat here. Glad you guys could join the stream. Hey, you've been grinding. I am, dude, I'm stuck in gotcha hell. Though I'm 40 hours into Fate Hollow Ataraxia now, I'm definitely more than halfway done. I don't know. I mean, we looked at how long to beat weeks ago, and it takes like 50 hours, so I guess I'm close. But it's great. Great read, and I hope to finish that soon. Bro, I was telling my coworker, what the fuck, it's the 27th. Where's the whole month gone? I don't know. It's crazy. We're already at the end of September. Before you know it, we'll be in, well, we're already going to be in October. We'll be in Halloween. Can you imagine? ZZZ sets the tone, in my opinion, for the start of the stream. It's more engaging than Yu-Gi-Oh! I think you guys are sick and tired of watching me duel at Yu-Gi-Oh! But yeah, we'll go back to Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising once the new character's added. I forget which one's next, but they have like maybe 2 or 3 more new characters. Hey, Donnie, how's it going? Celestial, damn, she's hot. Them thigh physics. Yeah, where is she? My sweet Evelyn. Wowie Zowie. This is Zenless Zone Zero, Justin. You know, my favorite gacha game, which I'm all caught up in the main story, so now it's all about collecting the waifus and doing the dailies and things of that nature. You know how it is. Komanga knows Wowie Zowie. Jufufu, yes. Hold on. what's her type of combat style that makes her difficult to play? Oh, with Magus. So you see, she has like a tail. Where is it? That's Orphe. Or sorry, Orphe's the redhead. Magus is the tail thing, and it's just kind of weird combat. I don't know. Like she punches and that thing's a gun. It's almost like you control 2 characters. So I'm not really a fan. And I already have so many characters. I might as well hold my polychrome. I can wait. I don't need to roll all of them. I hope everyone's weekend has been going well. Yeah, so far so good. Can't complain. Hope everyone's been doing well. The Gotcha Marathon. What's up, Austin? Hey, Kevin. Just made it. Glad you can join, Austin. Justin, feeling demoralized by Tinder? Other than that, I'm good. Tinder? Why would you use Tinder, man? I remember when Tinder first came out, and I tried it. I'm like, what the hell, man? All these fatties. Hit the treadmill, will you, bitch? Celestial spooky season. Yeah, maybe we can find some spooky games. I don't know. That Silent Hill F came out, and, you know, the shows will say, it's the best game ever, but... Watching some reviews, I watched Griffin Gaming's review and some of Synthetic Fan's stream. I don't know about that, dog. It's woke! Won't lie, I do enjoy the Yu-Gi-Oh! Content, too. Yeah, well, I enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh! You know it, but I'm all caught up in the Duelist Cup, and we rolled a lot of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Gacha last week, didn't we? Justin, time moves faster the older you are. It really does. That's what they always say. Austin will be drawing Fox Girls while listening to my bro. Alright, cool. So true. LOL, I feel you, Kev. You got waifus that play much better. I get matches but get blocked after one message. You get blocked? What the hell? Hyper Kaiju, what's up, my man? What up, RPG fans? Yes! I'm glad to see you again, man. How's everything? It is a lot of fats. What's up, man? I'm doing pretty good. Overslept a little bit, but I still got to work after that. Went shopping to Walmart, then got home and slept. Luckily, woke up a few hours before the stream started. Awesome. All right, guys. So, you know, it looks like we got 9 viewers already. Might as well move into Ranting and Raving. I'll give you a quick rundown of what we're going to cover tonight. So, we have the DSP update as usual. Not really a whole lot, to be honest, but he is working out, he says, which good for him. We have the Billy Mitchell update, which Billy Mitchell, he's been going at it with Hassan. He's been going at it again with Carl Jobst. He's actually selling a print of Carl Jobst as a lobster, and it says Carl Lobst. So I'm going to show you that. We have the Completionist returning, which I didn't even get a chance to watch. He has like a 40-minute apology video. You deserve answers. I didn't get a chance to watch that. That was my homework for the stream, so I don't know. We could just laugh at him, I guess. Bit of an iDubbbz update. You know, our various memes. Another retread on 2025 is the best year in gaming. Dude, I see this every fucking week on Twitter. All these people will get all the games that released this year. It's the best year in gaming ever. And we'll go through the list. I mean, maybe there's 2 or 3 decent games. But as I always say, go back to any year. We'll say 2004 on the PS2. It's better than it is now. I mean, I don't have to tell you guys. So we got that. We have, you know, some more memes. A political update, we have that. We have the PlayStation State of Play from the other day, which I already forgot all the games aside from Wolverine. Nintendo, Doug Bowser. You know, there's people are saying, oh, he's fired, he's stepping down. No, the guy's retiring. Like, he's in his 60s. He's made a ton of money at Nintendo. He's retiring. He's not leaving on bad terms. But Doug Bowser is retiring, and we have a woman, Devin Pritchard, taking over. We'll get to that. Some more memes, like I said, the political update. Update from YouTube, and, you know, one of my streams from 2022. I'll get to that. So, yeah, I got a ton of shit. Let me read some more comments. Let me know where I should start, guys, from that list of things. And if we could please smash the hell out of the like button. What's up, Martin? I watched a stream of Silent Hill F. I thought it looked quite good. Really? Well, what I saw is, you know, it's got the Souls-like combat, and there's a lot of underlying messaging about, you know, people are saying the whole feminism message. I don't know if it's necessarily feminism, but it's all about, like, this dealing with an arranged marriage and what's going on in Japan there and taking pills. I don't know. The whole concept just seems kind of ridiculous to me. Celestial, one of my best friends actually met his girlfriend off Tinder about 3 years ago. They have a house together now, so sometimes dating sites can work. Yeah, it works sometimes. Sorry, unmatched, basically the same thing. Just got to figure out what works. Yeah, maybe you'll get lucky. I don't know. I don't trust any of those dating apps. How's it going, Zorn? Welcome to the stream, man. I know you watched Medicare last week. Medicare stream last week, but I'm here this time. Awesome, man. Yeah, I get it. I mean, I stream every week. What's Medicare stream? Once a month, if that. And I didn't watch the whole stream. It was like around 2-3 hours, but I saw some clips were posted on Twitter. And Medicare's take on the whole Charlie Kirk thing, that was interesting to watch. Celestial, Nintendo video slapped Kevin, nice job. Oh yeah, thanks for watching. Yeah, earlier this week I uploaded my, I don't know if it's Ranting and Raving. What the hell did I even title it? I gotta look it up. I forget already. It's all a blur. The Nintendo you grew up with no longer exists. And I thought it was a good video. I mean, you made the video, so of course you'll think it's good. No, it was a good video. I thought so. A few attendees may have got riled up, but that's the whole point. Billy Mitchell, right wing? I would say so. Yes. He's a true patriot, Justin. DSV's crazy. Hyper, currently playing Dragon Warrior 7 on the PS1. We'll get to that, the fake remake. 2025, the best year of gaming in the history of gaming. Nothing comes close. I know you're being sarcastic there, but it's just ridiculous to hear it every week. And then last year, 2024, was the best year in gaming. Yeah, I don't know about that, dog. Dragon Warrior 7 is a 100+ hour game. Yep, pretty much all the Dragon Quests are. That's awesome. What about Weeb GTA? I do have that docketed. I'm not impressed. I mean, I'm not going to play it, but some people are like excited for it. It's called Anata. Yeah, I don't know. To me, it looks terrible. I don't really like those games. I prefer my Weeb slop to be linear and, you know, I don't want GTA and Spider-Man web slinging. Decided to hold off buying a Silent Hill F, but we'll buy it in a few months. Yeah, it'll probably go on sale. You know, just wait. People gotta get rid of their fear of missing out and just wait 6 months to a year is what I always say, and then games go on sale for $30, $40, sometimes even lower than that. Just wait. A woman? Yeah. It's woke, Kovaga. It's woke. See how many anime Blu-rays and anime figures I need to get? Martin, I haven't seen the whole game, but it didn't seem woke to me. I don't know. I watched Griffin Gaming's video. What did he call it? Silent Hill F. And then it had ... Ing sucks review. I have that docketed too. I wanted to go over some of the videos I watched over the week. Which I watched a great video about Final Fantasy X. I saw it in my recommended. I'll show that later. Silent Hill F looks great. I just feel like I got too many games to play already and don't need to buy it at this moment. Well, and as we know about the whole woke thing, everything I don't like is woke, okay? It's simple as that. What's woke? Everything I don't like is woke. Just like the left will say, well, everyone I don't like is a grifter. Exactly. I don't blame you. So many bots, occasional weirdos on dating sites sometimes. The Nintendo video did slap. We like to rile up the tendies around here. We do. I hate Nintendo, man. I like Nintendo growing up, like I said in the video. GameCube, Game Boy Advance, Nintendo DS, 3DS, and the Wii. I like Nintendo. I never had a Wii U, never played Wii U. And I have a Switch, but, you know, the Switch has worn out its welcome. And I think the Switch 2 honeymoon period is over. How's it going, Galarion? Welcome to the stream. Glad you can join us. Hello, everyone. That was the perfect title because Nintendo fans are in denial that the OG Nintendo still exists at this point. Exactly. I don't see how it's the best year of gaming, like some solid titles for sure, but come on. Exactly, there's a couple solid titles there. Dragon Quest V is. How's it going, Cyrus? Welcome. I'm going to buy the new Pokemon just to make Kevin seethe with anger and pure gamer rage. I will. It'll be, instead of ranting and raving with Kevin, it'll be coping and seething with Kevin. Short, high. Right, because games go on sale quickly nowadays. They do, actually. Just wait. And plus, you know, you got Thanksgiving, Christmas coming around. There'll be sales then. Trust me. Bro, I saw Silent Hill F reviews. Girl in a skirt fucking up monsters of a pipe. Love to see it. Yup. But they turn into Souls-like. That's the whole reason why I think people are criticizing it, too. Because Silent Hill is all about not fighting the monsters, avoiding them, and having the resource management. And now you gotta fight everything. Go woke, bro. Go woke, go broke. Everything I've seen of Silent Hill F so far just made me feel like I don't want to play it. Griffin Gaming's fun. Yeah, I like Griffin Gaming. He's pretty funny. Did any of you guys see the new James Bond trailer? Some time ago, Komanga, and it looked like shit. Could be a great game, but I can't really care for it. Haven't seen it since the reveal. How did it look? Martin, I've been replaying Fire Red recently. Been enjoying that. Awesome, man. Great game. It just seems mid. Anybody play Super Robot Wars Y? That's the new Super Robot Wars game. I have not. Anyone else? Nothing about it seems attractive to my tastes. Kevin, they're releasing a figure of waifu Laura from Trails. I'm so going to try copying it. Day one, Trails waifu. Yeah, Laura's your favorite? I would have thought Muse as your profile picture, but yeah, Laura's good. I mean, they're all quite nice. My favorite is Emma. I love Emma. Kind of want the Sonic Racing game, but don't want to spend $70 after getting the Sky remake. Yeah, again, just hold. Hold and wait. The new James Bond game did look rough. High Fire Red Leaf Green was great. Absolutely. All right, let's start. What do we want to do? Should we do video games? You got to let me know right now. The video game update with Nintendo, State of Play, that whole thing. We can start with DSP. We can do the political stuff, get that out of the way. What should we do? Let me know right now. Because I got a lot. This is probably going to be another 3-4 hour stream at this rate. Muse is my second favorite. Laura number one since Cold Steel 1 released. Yeah, again, Laura's great. They're all really good. I also really like Ellie. I know, she's kind of unpopular because people are like, oh, she's bland, whatever. Nah, because Lloyd is my favorite. So Ellie, we got to go with Ellie. All right, DSP, we'll do DSP first. Let me get my tabs up. And we'll start right away with that. And with DSP, we can start with the lolcows. We can do DSP and then Billy Mitchell and work our way through that and then go into video game news. But the DSP stuff is pretty funny. Not a lot as last week, because last week the thing is, I had so much... You know, because I had, you know, the Charlie Kirk stream, so I had to save all my news for later. All right, hold on. I can't really multitask by talking and opening tabs at the same time. Give me a second. All right, so we'll do DSP, we'll do Billy Mitchell, we'll do the Completionist all at once. Which I didn't do my homework by watching the Completionist video, but that's fine. Oh, that'll all segue into iDubbbz. Okay, and I gotta get... Oh, Gavin Newsom's tied into it too. Hold on. Billy Mitchell to Gavin Newsom, or maybe the other way around. Nobody knows. Okay. So, let me just get the background music on. We'll put our girl Angie up. The Senpai of Sex. And let me put my PS5 in rest mode. Oh, hold on. What music are we listening to? There we go. There we go. Old Reliable. Okay. Political first? Alright, hold on. We're doing DSP first, but we'll move into all that. Will Bond bang in the new game? Probably not. No. No. I mean, it's probably rated T for team. Or DSP. Emma got so much... Yeah, that's why I like Emma so much, because Emma really grows on you throughout all the games. That's why I like her. Because in the beginning, I liked Elisa. I thought Elisa was good. But when I got to the later games, especially Cold Steel 3 and 4, it's like, dude, Emma's my favorite. Kevin, I kid you not, I watched some of DSP streaming Silent Hill F on Tuesday. Not even why did I read 5? Not even 7 minutes into the stream, he was complaining he hasn't met the goal, asking people what's going. That's what he always does. He'll like stop, look into the camera, start flailing his arms, like, well, what's going on, guys? We need 10 subs over on Kick. What's going on? Where's the goal? He always does that. Justin, the ice shooting was crazy. Civil War II inbound. I mean, we're already in it, basically. But it was pretty crazy. I do have that doc. We'll get to that because I have that docketed. We're going to go in order of our topics. Why haven't we met the goal, guys? You want me to play these games and we have to meet the goal. He basically holds... That's why Kino Casino says he wage quits because he holds the streams hostage if he doesn't reach the goal. They had to pay him to finish playing Silksong, which I don't even know if he finished it. None of the women look particularly attractive in the trailer. It probably will sell well because it's a James Bond game. Had me laughing so hard, bro. LMAO. I don't think so, but we'll see. Still crazy. The Senpai of Sex thing is something Falcom officially released. Incredibly based. Yeah, right now we're listening to B-Side Island Hyper, but I have a mix. I have all sorts of tracks here, but we started with B-Side Island, our beloved. They were cooking Galarian, and we need more Angies in the Trails games to filter the freaks. How's it going, Shinks? Welcome to the stream. How are you? Emma taking off them glasses becomes such a baddie. Based. I'm a basic guy. I waver between Elisa or Fee. Yeah, Fee is also another good one. Love Fee. It's mystifying that people give him money at all. Well, they give him money... The detractors give him the money so that he keeps going because they need their material. Memology needs his material. LMAO, I couldn't get through his stream for long before checking out. Donnie, right now I'm currently reading Gunsmith Cats along with Cat's Eye as well as Ghost Hunt. Killer is Dead is a good game with Bond-like character. Awesome picks. Fee is so cute. Elisa gets a lot of hate. Yeah, Elisa does get a lot of hate. Oh, Galarian. This week, the freaks were more in the Fate side than the Trail side. I know. Dude, I was reading shit in Fate Hollow Ataraxia last night. I'm 40 hours into it, Galarian. And I'm getting into more conversations with Karen. And Karen's talking about demonic possession, the church, all this stuff. And I thought back to that. I'm like, how are these people saying Fate's left wing? Like, the way they talk about the demons and the church in Fate Hollow Ataraxia, it's clearly right wing. I mean, I don't have to tell these people. I had the From Russia with Love game on PS2. That was great. Love it when people simp for mass murders, but cope those characters would never do a racism. Arcuade, our beloved vampire. All right, let's start because we're never gonna get through this. Let's start. Hold on. All right, right here. This is on V. I saw this. You know, Roxanne. I just gotta show you. Him and Pirate Nation. They always take my 4chan clips. I gotta show you one in particular. The one with Freerin. This one right here. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Right. Smooch. I just blew a kiss. Maybe you're a little young for that. All right. Go to V. Go to V. And I saw it. It's still gotta be here. Unless it's not. But it was here this morning. Oh, it's gone. It's not there. But he stole it from V. But anyway. My point here is he steals all my 4chan threat. Look at this. You know, this was posted today. But anyway, they're good. So we have the DSP copy pasta on 4chan. Knock, knock, knock. Come on, let me in. Snort. He always snorts. Fucking stupid bug door mechanic, dude. Oh, let me clear my throat. I'm here for those tips you promised, dude. Remember? Contributions are mandatory. Let's be sure we hit that goal tonight. Sound good? That's an excerpt from DSP's stream. Alright. I have received. This is another guy. Like, I don't even follow any of these. I do follow Rock Solid, but the Banker King. But all he does is make fun of DSP. He makes fun of him all day. But he's critiquing fast food like it's a gourmet will never not be funny. That's DSP tries it. That's when you reach the goal. He will do an additional video covering the fast food, whatever he's eating there. What is it? Is it pizza? It's like little pizza bites. Alright, this is great. So, this is DSP. The king is ready for the fall gaming. So it's true, the amiibo floor is finally crashing. All the $30 amiibos didn't sell, now have a massive drop in price. Good. Oh yeah, so amiibo, I don't know how much they cost. I mean, they're little figures, actually pretty cool figures. I mean, better than getting a Funko Pop. But, you know, they're like 20 bucks or whatever. And in recent years or months, Nintendo raised the price. They're like $30. So now some are going on sale for Street Fighter 6. And Billy Mitchell from the top rope. Oh, God, it's Billy Mitchell, the Beggar King. Suffer, DSP. Don't lose it this time. Yeah, Billy Mitchell does have the shitposting license. He's been given it, that's for sure. Only one reply. Alright, so DSP has been a perpetual cycle of just running into problems. So, bad news, folks. Comcast has completed the work in my area, and my internet is fully restored. This means you'll have to put up with me for a mega extended streaming week starting tomorrow, Friday, when we play Sonic Racing Crossworlds, and the marathon is Saturday. See you then. And he races it up there. Look at that ratio. And everyone's talking shit. So you freaked out and threatened to sue Comcast for nothing. Who could have guessed that? Wow, you only made a big deal out of nothing for like the last month in order to guilt trip your dents into donating. You spurred longer than it took for the actual professionals to finish it. Alright, let me see the quotes. Are there any good quotes here? Dude, don't try to pretend this wasn't you manipulating your dents into supporting you. Yeah, basically, he was having internet problems and he was, you know, e-begging, of course. Alright, here's, here he is talking about his workout games. Let me mute that. I gotta turn the audio up a little.
So, I still have one. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I'll wear this today as a throwback. And, of course, I also wanted to show off my guns.
Whoa, look at those guns! He's flexing!
I wanted to have every opportunity to just show off my my big buff arms now that I have. I'm just going to go you know, flex whenever you want.
I'll give him credit. If he is working out, good for him, DSP. But don't start flexing like that. I mean, come on now. You got to get some more muscle before you start flexing big time.
I just find it hilarious because I used to wear T-shirts all the time, but I had, like, thin noodle arms, right? Now I actually have muscle tone that I can show off when I wear a T-shirt. So there you go. Very nice. Now, don't get too excited. All right? Don't get too excited. Jeez. Anyway. All right, so I lost a ton of weight. Oh, my God. You
know, actually, I got to say, he actually does look a little, not like necessarily skinny, but he looks healthier. He doesn't look as obese. Like, you can kind of see it in his face, you know? Doesn't he?
I used to wear this shirt. Seriously. It used to be here was a big gut swollen, and everything else was, like, atrophied. And now, there's no gut at all, and now I actually have muscle, like, crazy. Just what a little workout can do, you know, a few months of working out.
What do you think his workout is?
So, I'm excited for today.
But, you know, I guess I can't shit on him too much, but I don't know. It's just funny that he's, like, flexing like that. And, oh, look at these muscles, boy. I'll show you. Alright. This was funny. Select all the squares of a fat Togoff. If there are none, click skip. There's review tech. So, we got that. Alright, here's Billy Mitchell. I don't even sleep anymore. Hate, hot sauce, and lol suits keep me alive. Incredible. Incredible things are happening. And we have Carl Jops, who, I guess Carl Jops is getting into it with the Completionist, which I had the Completionist video. The recent Gerard video is unfortunately full of lies again. My next video will be a response. After experiencing my own public backlash, I sympathize with what he went through. It truly isn't pleasant. His persistent dishonesty is really baffling, though. Remember, RickySauce.com Discount code CARLLOST for 10% off. Whoa! He got him, which I didn't watch the video. But, it's funny how Billy Mitchell quotes him, "Hey, completionist, thanks for helping Carl generate funds for his creditors." Because I guess Carl still has to pay money to Billy Mitchell, right? Yeah, dude, I love Billy Mitchell. You may have won, but you're still an insufferable douche. I love Billy Mitchell. I think he's great. Which I got to show you on his website. I think it's Ricky's Sauce here. You can buy the hot sauce, right? Which, oh, I guess because that's a big pack. Okay, the regular hot sauce is $15. But going down, you can get a signed picture of the Patriot, Billy Mitchell. And then this one right here. Signed Billy Mitchell with Carl Lobst. Dude, I might have to buy these. I really do. And the hot sauce, too. It's so cute. I love Billy Mitchell. So here's the completionist video. I didn't watch it. My homework should have been to watch this, but it's 45 minutes. You deserve answers. Let's look at the timestamps. All right, after over a year of silence, I finally had the opportunity to tell you my complete side of the story about everything that happened with the Open Hand Foundation in Indie Land. From what I understand, he had some sort of charity set up, and then he didn't give the money to the charity. That's how I understand it, and I guess he pocketed for himself. But I don't know. I never really watched this guy. I know many of you have been waiting for answers, and I know many of you are angry and feel betrayed. You deserve the full truth about what went wrong, why it took so long to donate the money, and what's been happening during my year away from YouTube. This isn't... Has he not uploaded in a year? I guess so. Yeah, a year ago. Okay. This isn't easy to talk about, but I owe it to everyone who supported me and donated to Indie Land over the years. The money did go to charity. All $600,000 was donated to the Association for Frontal Temporal Dementia, and it was matched to a total of $800,000 that has helped over 750 families dealing with dementia. I have the full report showing exactly how your donations made a real difference, but that doesn't excuse the moral failures I made along the way. I lied to you about having charity partners when I didn't know the money hadn't been donated yet. I should have been more transparent from the beginning about the struggles we were having finding the right organization to work with. This video is completely unfiltered, contains everything I legally can share about the Department of Justice. Holy shit, he was investigated by the feds. By the investigation, what really happened behind the scenes with my family's charity, the mistakes I made, and the truth about the allegations that have been made against me. So yeah, Carl is mentioned. And Mutasar! Alright. So Gavin Newsom. Alright. So Trump posted this. Trump vodka's coming back. Alright. So Gavin Newsom decided to post this. This is Gavin Newsom's official page. The governor of California. Newsom wine coming soon. Okay. And there's an N. Now I'm not going to scroll down. But you can just imagine what people were doing in the thread. So our boy Billy Mitchell decided to weigh in. Coming soon, Mitchell Whiskey. Alright. A few more. Alright, so yeah, this is, like, dude, I guess I love Billy Mitchell. I'll be at the Game On Arcade in Lake Grove, Long Island, New York today and tomorrow. So you can see him if you want to go to that, if you're, you're in the area. True patriot. This is okay. So there was the whole thing earlier this week about how Donald Trump and the health secretary Robert F. Kennedy put out a statement advising not to take Tylenol as it may cause autism, especially with pregnant women. It may cause their children to get autism. And all the liberals were doing TikTok videos like, I'm gonna do a whole bottle of Tylenol because that's really smart. But Billy says, IDubbbz's mother probably down Tylenol like candy. He's cooking them. Lyndon did the same with DSP. Alright. Let me, mute this, and then we'll listen to IDubbbz here. Alright. IDubbbz and Anissa are talking about eventually having a child. Alright, let's see. And you gotta, dude, look at IDubbbz. He looks worse by the day. The greasy hair, all disheveled. Just look at him.
Anissa and I may eventually shit out a kid. Maybe eventually.
Eventually, they're gonna shit out a kid?
Because life is getting so much more peaceful. Like,
I'm not sure it works that way.
I think we both feel that way. Where it's like, don't worry, I won't stop streaming, but... Because that'll be my new daily grind. You know, kind of like Northern Lion. a streaming father. Oh, man. How shitty is that to be like, yeah, my dad streams. Really? Who is he? Yeah, my dad streams.
Oh my god.
There's
no energy. Who watches these fucking streams? The only time I ever see iDubbbz is on the Kino Casino when they're like, Sofa iDubbbz! Felton alert! Felton alert! Like, who the fuck's watching this? Look at his face. Just look at him. Who's watching this? Alright, then this, again, I didn't watch this video, but I saw this from Willie Mack. I guess he did a video. Let's just see what the video is. But the worst couple on YouTube continues to suck. They basically accuse Ethan, that's Ethan Klein, of abusing his female employee. Anissa accuses Ian's boxing coach of hugging her and not letting her go, making her cry. Ian says he doesn't remember this despite being there, LOL. And their friends are actively being racist toward AB, I don't know who AB is, saying he's not Arab enough. These people are disgusting. So I guess there's a whole video here. Oh my god, 30 minutes. I just thought the thumbnail was funny. Alright, that's our assorted lolcow update. Let's get to the comments now, because I'm sure there's plenty. But yeah, you know the deal with the show. I see all sorts of funny shit throughout the week, and I just bookmark it and say, we'll add it to the show. We'll cover it on the Cringekino stream. We're cringing and kinoing all at once. Alright, where am I going? Alright, Celestial left off there. Since my first playthrough of Cold Steel 4, I finished my romance of Laura, and my second playthrough I romanced Muse. If I ever did a third playthrough, I'd probably romance Toa or Sarah. Too many to choose. I mean, I went with Elisa and Emma in the various playthroughs. And how's the audio, guys? I'm always struggling with the audio levels in terms of the background music and my voice. OMG, his face, laughing. Justin asks, when is Season 2 of Free Run coming? Awesome show. It's actually coming in January. It'll be here before you know it. Season 2 in January. I'm not sure the exact date, but I do know that's the month. DSP is going to be in all our nightmares tonight. Season 2 is coming next year. Snorting intensifies, LOL. DSP be chowing down on food, geez. Every time DSP snorts, oink, oink. Yeah, yes, he does have breathing problems. That's why he snorts, I guess. Man, fast food is so expensive nowadays. Yeah, I mean, I always say, like, you know, fast food, if you crave it, I guess it's good and it's easy. You don't have to worry about cooking. But, you know, if you're going to eat something like that going out, why not just go to, like, a regular restaurant and spend a couple more bucks? Because you get, a meal at fast food, you know, burger, fries, drink, it's $10, $12 now. Why not just go to an actual restaurant and get a proper meal? Or get the food at the grocery store and make it yourself. It kind of defeats the purpose now, even having fast food. Oh god, Arlo. We actually do have Arlo. We'll get to that with the Nintendo news. Arlo was complaining about the price of amiibos in his last video. LMAO. Yeah, Arlo, the puppet. You know, I always wonder what the demographic is for Arlo. Is it children? Is he appealing to children? Or is it the 40-year-old tendies who watch him? Because I think he's a 40-year-old tendy himself. Damn you, Comcast. Why did you restore DSP's internet? It still surprises me DSP is still stumbling along. The guy gives cockroaches a run for their money. 18 years and counting. But basically, he does have a few dents, the actual viewers, who I guess enjoy him. A few of them. But most of the people who watch him are the detractors, like Memology and all the various Twitter accounts who just do stuff like that, making fun of him. That's how he lingers on. But as Celestial said, you know, he watched DSP's stream. It's boring. Like, if you watch a 6-hour DSP stream, there's nothing going on. There's a few highlights there, but that's why you watch the highlight channels. DSP got swole. You know, I'll give him credit. If he's working at least he's trying, right? DSP is eternal. Imagine DSP at family cookouts. Imagine flipping them burgers. Good for him, I guess, but those aren't really that impressive. He looks a little thinner. I'll give him that. Like those guns, I wouldn't be flexing if I were him. They're no guns, but he does look a little thinner. Hopefully he's not on Ozempic. He might be now that you mention that. That's what everyone does now. I was going to say that. LMAO. Review Tech in shambles. Yeah, Review Tech. Billy Mitchell for president. I love Billy Mitchell. Everyone always a douche. He's a cheater. He's this and that. I like him. I think he's great. I love hot sauce and spicy food. I love hot sauce. Billy's on fire. Damn, I haven't heard of the completionist in years. Yeah, I guess he hasn't uploaded in a whole year. I never really watched his videos, but he's one of the OG YouTubers. He's been around for a long time. And if you remember, when they tried to reboot, what was that station called? G4? Remember G4? They tried to reboot it a few years ago. The completionist was one of the contributors, I'm pretty sure. I'm thinking of getting the Carl Lobst print. Me too, man. Me too. I saw you tweeted about that too. LOL. Billy is one of us. I'd rather get the Mitchell whiskey. Regular show. I wonder what Newsom's wine tastes like. Yeah, man. Whole bottle of Tylenol is crazy. Which, yeah, I don't know if I had that. I might have it docketed, but someone found a tweet from Tylenol from 2017 advising not to take it while you're pregnant. And really, when you're pregnant, you shouldn't do any of that stuff. Like, they already advise you don't drink, don't smoke, don't do drugs. You know, you don't know what kind of medication could have a adverse reaction with your child, you know? Like, less is more when you're pregnant. Just, you know, get through the 9 months, don't take Tylenol, and just wait it out. And the libtards are like, oh, I'm going to do a whole bottle of Tylenol. I'll show you, Trump. Okay, you're really showing us. Billy, take iDubbbz dad. iDubbbz is just a constant L. It's really sad, man. It's really sad. He looks worse every time I see anything about him. He does. It's the saddest part about it, too, is he has just under 7 million subscribers on YouTube. But for some reason, he streams on Twitch and gets like 200 live viewers. How do you have almost 7 million subscribers, and then you stream on another platform, you get 200 viewers? It just makes no sense. Like, I don't know, man. I know everyone hates him now, but at the time, people did like iDubbbz. I never really cared for him, but people did like him. And it's just like, does he understand he's making a career suicide here? He's making so many mistakes? Like, what are we doing, iDubbbz? Sam Hyde was trying to help you. Or maybe you mean whatever. I don't know what you meant, Justin. Audio sounds good. Alright. Thank you, guys. Audio is good. Sounds fine. It's great. Nice. Damn, mobile phone. Hope everybody here knows the true culprits of the autistic epidemic. Can you elaborate further on that? I mean, it's cheaper to cook your own food or just go to a regular restaurant. Exactly. Arlo threw a fit when YouTube classified his channel as being for children. That's what it is. It's the 40-year-old tendies watch his channel then. But he markets it for children with a puppet. He's a fucking Muppet over there. Where I'm from, Portugal, outside the most basic menus, it's generally cheaper to eat at a local restaurant than most fast food. Well, it's more expensive at a local restaurant here than fast food, but it's better. Like, you spend an extra $5, get a better meal than fast food. That's what I think. Exactly. I mostly just cook for myself, though. Exactly. That's the way to do it. Will you one day release a compilation of you talking on DSP? I've talked about him so much, I don't know. If you want to go into the streams and get clips and put the compilation together, you can do it. But I have so many compilations now and all the streams, it's kind of impossible. Kev, what do you think about your boy, jacked or not? Which boy? DSP? What do you mean, my boy? Or Billy Mitchell. Jim, how's it going, man? Billy Mitchell can never lose. Oh, yeah, the needles, Kobaga. That could be it. That could be it. Which they mentioned that, too. When children are young, Trump and RFK also mentioned that to, spread it out a little instead of all at once. There's a side mission in Super Robot Wars Y where you do the Endless Waltz movie. Cool. Alright, from that, should we do memes? I got a ton of memes. I don't know. We'll save memes for later. Let me do... I don't know if it's all political, but this is relevant to my channel, so we'll do this now. Let me get this up. And I have the receipts! I have the receipts. So I'll show you. And maybe you guys can help me with this. Alright. So, this was breaking news that YouTube admits to censoring people during the COVID-19 for political reasons during the Biden administration, offers Fire creators the opportunity to rejoin the platform. So, another thing from Disclose. I guess this is the most important excerpt, but we also have Jim Jordan, the congressman, I think from Ohio, who was in charge of this committee. But from Disclose TV, the company terminated channels for repeatedly violating its community guidelines on election integrity content through 2023. Hey, that's me. And COVID through 2024. Today, YouTube's community guidelines allow for a wider range of content regarding such things, reflecting the company's commitment to a free expression. YouTube will provide an opportunity for all creators to rejoin the platform. If the company terminated their channels for repeated violations, YouTube values conservative voices on its platform, recognizes that these creators have extensive reach and play an important role in civic discourse. The company recognizes these creators are among those shaping today's online consumption, landing must-watch interviews, giving viewers the chance to hear directly from politicians, celebrities, business leaders, and more. So Jim Jordan, yeah, he's from Ohio, congressman. Google commits to offer all creators previously kicked off YouTube due to political speech violations to return to the platform, but that's not all. So we'll just read the highlights. I'm not going to read all the fine print. Admits the Biden admin censorship pressure was unacceptable and wrong. Confirms the Biden administration wanted Americans censored for speech that did not violate policies. Details when YouTube began rolling back its censorship. States the public debate should never come at the expense of relying on authorities. Promises to never use third-party fact-checkers. Warns that Europe's censorship laws target American companies and threaten American speech. And he's uncovered stuff from Facebook in the past, I guess from 2023. During the Biden-Harris years under White House pressure, YouTube changed its policies to censor political debate. Today, they admit censorship from Biden admin is unacceptable and wrong. Now, to make amends to the American people, and because of our work, YouTube is rolling back its censorship policies on political speech, which Josh Moon, believe it or not, the proprietor of Kiwi Farms, he got his YouTube channel back, which he's been streaming on Rumble for a while, but his channel was reinstated. So I guess that's good. What does that mean? Whether you were established YouTube presence with massive following like Dan Bongino. Did they censor Dan Bongino? I know he was on Rumble too, and he's I think he's deputy head of the FBI behind Kash Patel. Or we're just starting out to express political views there. You'll have an opportunity to come back onto the platform if you were censored. Alright, so here's Zuckerberg. Yeah, Zuckerberg, he actually mentioned this stuff on Joe Rogan's show. Alright, that's not all. YouTube is making changes to its platform to prevent future censorship. We'll see about that. Now, I do have to say, YouTube, because I had a warning strike for the longest time, like years ago. But I want to say either last year or maybe a year and a half ago, they updated that, and you could take the, you could take the community guidelines course, which is like a half hour of answering questions and shit, and it'll get your warning strike removed. So you can get your warning strike removed when it would always be on people's channels. So I did get it removed some time ago. which is nice, because I always hated that it was there. And I've been a good boy for a long time now. So yeah, Elon was ahead of the curve. Okay. YouTube confirms Europe they are. Keir Starmer he's the Prime Minister of the UK. He just announced like a digital ID or something. Place a disproportionate regulatory burden on American companies. YouTube warns that Europe could force companies to remove lawful social media content. Oh my god. Alright, so you get the idea. Yeah, here we go. Eliza Schaefer. My YouTube account was demonetized and flagged, shadow banned at 500,000 subs. Yep, can't talk about that. Alright, so back to how it affects me. I got this email. Look at the date. January 9th, 2023. From a video. Here it is. I can't even, if I go to look at it, if I click this. Oh, been removed. And I think, how do I appeal it? I can't appeal it. Like, I already tried. Yeah, review. Like, I appealed it 2 years ago. Rejected! So I'm trying to appeal it again. But let me just show you, if I can. Because I have to show you where this takes place. It's just crazy to me. And I've talked about this a lot in other streams. But this is a stream from 2022 that got struck down in 2023. All right, can we just go to the end? Look, May 14th, 2022. Only 27 views. Like, nobody even... Why would this get struck down? Like, what the fuck? But anyway. And it gets struck down 6 months later. Hi, Kevin. Our team reviewed your content. Unfortunately, we think it violates our misinformation policy. Remove the following content from YouTube. Let's play Final Fantasy X-2 Episode 11, Cuckoo for Chocobos. So, I know why. Because I haven't watched this stream in a long time. Because, you know, it's from how many years ago. But when this first happened, I had it archived. And I rewatched it. And, you know, I made fun of old Joe. As I do now. Content that advances false claims that widespread fraud, errors, glitches change the outcome of the U.S. 2020 presidential election is not allowed on YouTube. It's been a couple of years since I watched the video, but I watched it back then, and, I mean, I say things in a joking manner, but maybe it took it that way. But regardless, who gives a fuck talking about the 2020 election in 2022 and 2023, and now in 2025? It's just fucking crazy. Like, to me, it's just fucking crazy. So there's no proper way, like, you go... I mean, this is all old now. It doesn't really work. And I tried appealing it back then. I can't appeal it anymore. There's no, like, help. I mean, there is, but they don't really help you, like, help. And then it doesn't really give you any answers you want. So, what you can do is you can @ Team YouTube, and I'll show you how they reply to other people. Like, if you just go to their replies... You'll see, like, hey, Team YouTube, my channel got removed. I appealed it. 2 weeks, no reply. And then they'll reply. And then they'll say, mind sharing info. So, look, a minute ago, YouTube does reply. But for some reason, they're not replying to me. So I wrote, I'm trying to be polite here. Hey, Team YouTube, in regards to Jim Jordan's findings about your website censoring political speech, will you be able to restore my live stream from 2023, which you unfairly removed? I can provide you with a link to the stream and emails if necessary. Thank you. And then that was the 24th, then I bumped it, just trying to reach out, Team YouTube. If you could please help, that would be greatly appreciated. And then I reach out again. I'm reaching out to see if you could reinstate a live stream that was incorrectly taken down. Thank you. And by reading all this stuff from Jim Jordan, yes, it was obviously taken down. It was, you know... I didn't do anything wrong. Free Kevin. I did nothing wrong here. I did everything correct. It's just crazy because this is a stupid Cringekino gaming channel where we goof about old Joe from time to time, which now, all these years later, we were right. So, you know, I'd like to have it brought back because another thing, too, now I have the streams all listed, but I was scared. So I unlisted all these streams. You can still find them in the playlist. And all the new streams, dude, I've been streaming for 5 years now. Look at this. But see, all these are public, and then you can go to where's the playlists? You can just go to the playlist and find them, right? So you can find them all there. But I'd like to have them all public. And then we had Asmongold. So what happened was, after this update, both Alex Jones and Nick Fuentes made new channels. Okay? Which their channels have now been taken down. They should be allowed on YouTube. That's what I always said. Everyone should be allowed on YouTube. If you don't want to watch, if you're, you don't like Alex Jones, don't watch him. Like, there's a million other YouTube channels. You don't have to watch them. So YouTube wrote, we've seen some previously terminated creators try to start new channels, referring to Alex Jones and Nick Fuentes. To clarify, our pilot program on terminations is not yet open. So, by that wording, I guess they will allow them to come back eventually. Just not now. It's still against our community guidelines for previously terminated users to use, possess, or create other channels that will terminate new channels from previously terminated users in accordance to these guidelines. We'll have more to share on the limited pilot program soon. Okay? And Asmongold writes, this logically makes sense, but time will tell if YouTube is committed to the ideal of free speech or not once the new program is implemented. Using very controversial examples like Nick Fuentes or Alex Jones, and if they're approved by the program, will reveal the truth. Just let the two of them on. I don't give a fuck if they're controversial, you don't like them, whatever. Let them on YouTube. And, I just don't know what the issue is. Like, you don't have to watch them. People enjoy listening to them. Let them on YouTube. I don't see what the issue is. And, fair enough. If YouTube is serious about this, fair enough. And we'll see. We'll see what happens with the pilot program and how it comes back and to bring these guys back. Because Alex Jones and Nick Fuentes both had really big channels years and years ago. And Alex was taken down back in like 2018 or 2019. So anyway, kind of a me update here. It's all about me. All right, let's see. And if you guys could help, what can I do to YouTube? Like, I just at them every day until they answer me? Like, what do I do? I got to do something. I'd like my channel to... Not my channel, but my streams to be all up. Alright. Bro, how do you not know? I forgot the name of the doc, but even Sam Hyde says the glowies did it to us so we wouldn't reproduce, be more susceptible to propaganda, aka brainwashing. Yeah, I got you. A lot of this excuse from YouTube feels like fake apologetics. Well, also, Galarian, I feel like they're only doing this because Trump Republicans are in power now. Like, if not Biden, because he wasn't running, but if Kamala Harris won the election, they'd probably ramp up the censorship even more. Well, and I know we criticize Elon a lot. As a whole, I like Elon. I mean, I think he can be a little cringe, but as a whole, he's pretty good. We need someone like Elon to like buy YouTube, I guess. But even Twitter, there's some things that are censorship issues there still. But I don't know. They're just following the political vibes. If the left ever comes into power again, they'll go back to the same old shit again. Yeah. Sad but true. Zuck the Cuck, you guys do know that Trump is for the digital ID. Is he really? I wouldn't be surprised. Right, it's ridiculous. Joey's hairy legs are jealous. They should have given you a strike for streaming Final Fantasy X too. Yeah, that's the reason. Need to tweet Team YouTube of that exact live stream. Okay, maybe I could, next time I add him, I'll just put the URL in there too. That sucks, Kevin. Never mind. YouTube's jealous of you because your content is much better than their platform. They ain't shit for not... Well, I'm sure they have a lot of people responding to them, but there should be a better system. Like, why do I have to at them on Twitter? Why can't there be, like, a system in YouTube Studio to contact them? We're posting bail for Kevin as we speak. Free Kevin! Yes, free Kevin. I still don't trust YouTube. Yeah. They're better. They're better than, I don't know. If you've been to Rumble, BitChute, all that, YouTube still has the best interface, and most of what I want is there. That OST in the background reminds you of being on a ship for hours doing bonding events of each Class 7 character. Yeah, this is Cold Steel 4. What's it called? Crimson Flash Shadow Radiant Wings. Oh, it's so Kino. I always love the titles of the trail songs. Cyrus, you have to ask YouTube if they met the goal. I guess I could add them that way. What's up? I think the doc was called out of the shadows. Got to look it up later. The real Trump is sadly not the Trump the left makes him out to be. I know. Like, Trump. Oh, he's literally Hitler. Yeah. You sure about that? God, I hate the left. All right, let's do some memes. Let's do some memes now. We'll do some memes, then we'll get into like video game shit. Let me get my tabs up. I gotta get my tabs up. Oh yeah, Tokyo Game Show is going on right now. Oh man, it's so good. Alright, that's not really... We'll save that one for later. I have these in pretty good order today. I get rid of that. Okay, we'll save that for later, and then I'll shield this video too. Okay. I want the Radiant Wings ship. Imagine flying to different countries on it. We unfortunately don't live in based world. The courageous music is all so Kino. Kino, Kino, Kino. Airship themes and trails just don't miss. Close them. Oni-Chi-Chi hentai tabs, Kevin. I've been caught! The camera's on! So true. Didn't watch the direct or state of play. Well, I pretty much covered the direct in that video earlier this week, but we'll cover state of play. Alright, now we got some memes and more lighthearted topics. So I saw this. Somebody please release this girl from being trapped in 2009. And you'll see these thumbnails all the time. It's just like, it's just a blast from the past. But uploaded 12 days ago. And I sought it out. And I found it. I found it 2 weeks ago. It was September 8th. My best thrift finds from a former thrift store employee. And I watched the video. I did watch this. I'm not going to go through it because it's over 30 minutes. But it's just like, dude, this is old YouTube. A cute little girl. I mean, not really. She's probably in her 20s. But you get what I'm saying. A cute girl. Who kind of has like the scene look, but not all the way. Who's just showing her cool shit. Like she got video games. She got manga. She got clothes. She's showing it all. Just talking to the camera. No edits. No nothing. Like what old school YouTube used to be. And honestly, a comfy video. I gotta say, it was a really comfy video. And it feels like 2010. I love it. This girl is simply the embodiment of late 2000s, early 10s culture. It was a pretty comfy video. And then if you look at her channel, I haven't watched anything else, but it's just like, you know, maybe she's an e-thought, whatever, but I don't know. It's like, Nightcore never dies. It's summer, I'm bored. Like, CD, showing the CD collection. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, how'd they find it? I mean, what has 12,000 views? What did it have here? 7,000? So, looking at this makes me understand how the propagators of the noble savage myth felt upon seeing... Oh my god. No, leave her there. Don't bring her into this total clown world mess. Does she know what's going on? Does she know? Why would you want her to not be happy? Like, if you look like this, hit me up. Leave her be. She's in a better place. Legit the equivalent of a low-odds shiny Pokemon. Why would you ever want to release her? She's based as fuck. Yeah, after watching that video, she is. This is what a wife looks like. Yeah, so I saw that. A perfect night in the 2000s. I've showed this before. This is my favorite Twitter page I found in recent weeks. Dead Soul. Which, did I have one of the other ones docketed? Oh, maybe not. Hold on. No, I don't. Well, I'll get it up, because I didn't have it ready, I guess. But I gotta find it now. But anyway. There's all sorts of good memes here. Not really memes, but just like little... Oh, here it is. Here it is. We'll put this to the side. Ah, fuck. We'll look at it now. But anyway. A perfect night in the 2000s. So, what do we have here? We have the PS2, the PS1. We have a lot of survival horror. Resident Evil 4, Silent Hill, Fatal Frame, Dino Crisis, more Resident Evil, Linkin Park, Korn, Limp Bizkit, Courage the Cowardly Dog, pizza, Doritos, soda. It was a perfect time. So here's one of the videos. Hold on, let's watch this. I hope I don't get anything because I know anime always has issues. But we can watch this. So this is a comfy song. Which people were asking, oh, what's the song? Can they read? But it's just so cool. This is definitely like an AMV from many years ago. A better time. A better time. Alright, where am I going now? Okay, we had that. Alright, PlayStation Australia uploaded this. September 1999. PlayStation unveiled the PlayStation 2 console for the very first time at Tokyo Game Show. Look at it! The fat boy! We didn't realize how good we had it. Oh, we gotta watch this video. This is a 3-minute video, but it's worth watching. It's worth watching. The midnight release of PlayStation 2 from 2000. I think it's at a GameStop.
What people will do for a little entertainment.
Look at this. Look at the soul.
I'm here for the PlayStation 2.
Beast.
The best entertainment system to hit the world. It's gonna be great.
This is my nephew. My son's on his way. Yeah, actually, it's his birthday present.
It's one of those things you've been waiting for forever. It finally comes. One of them things.
Just look at him reading the magazines. No phones. No one's on their fucking smartphone. This guy brought his kitten. Look at the guy.
Next evolution of PlayStation, and
you know, wait a minute.
Right from
Doesn't this guy? Hold on 1 second. Doesn't this guy look like Super Derek, the JRPG YouTuber?
beginning. Backward compatibility, allowing you to play the old games, so your PlayStation doesn't die. You don't have to buy new game cartridges. SMITTIE Smith. Yeah.
All right, everybody, got 15 seconds here. We want to get a countdown from you. Let's go! Let's go! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, it's so awesome, man! And look at how calmly, like now you see, like, oh, Black Friday, people getting run over and just doing all sorts of shit. These people are just calmly walking into the store. Look at this cat! I love that.
And stick that whenever they bring it up.
I wonder how many PS2s they had at this store.
Take care of you over there.
Like, it looks like there's, 20, 30 people there.
How are you doing this evening?
And I understand you were one of like the very first ones.
I've been waiting for a while because I read PlayStation magazines. I mean, I heard the concept of it. Then it said, check your local video game store, see if you can reserve yours. Just having an arcade inside your room, maybe even better than arcade graphics in your room.
Hey, give us PlayStation, would you?
Bro, just look at the inside of this GameStop too. Like we talked about this last week, how all the GameStops now have clothes, Funko Pops, all this shit, all the games, all the not instruction manuals, the game strategy guides, Mario.
Seats in the bag. There you go. Enjoy it. Oh yeah.
Oh, he got the first one.
What do you think?
You gotta ask for it by name.
Really?
They only have one in each.
Oh, I see. I like Silent Scope.
where you play a sniper, so you have
Look
to
at the
zoom,
price,
zoom
too.
your
$49.99.
crosshairs right in on just the right
They want to
guy,
gaslight us on
and,
price.
you got a time limit and all. I played a demo of it. It was really good. I wonder how many of these I can pick up before I max out my card.
I've got.
Which they were 40. The whole gaslighting on prices. They were, $70, $80, no big deal, inflation. They were $49.99, $50 from 2000 to like the 2015 since the PS4 when it went up to 60.
Gonna be up late tonight.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna sleep. So
You didn't pay $300 when I'm playing today.
Yeah. And the console's $300. Oh
no, that's a whole game.
We're playing Madden.
Why am I here? To get the
PlayStation 2.
Get the PlayStation. Get this.
Gaming
Wonderful piece of
for-
machinery. It's my friend. We're both waiting. How you doing?
Hey.
How you
Why
doing?
not wait till tomorrow?
It's like camping out for like concert tickets or anything else like that. I mean, why not? Get to hang out. See some people that I know. That sort of thing.
So good, man. Dude, I saw that the other day. I'm like, holy fucking Kino, man. It really was a better time. Like, do they even do midnight releases anymore? I don't know. Alright, here's another one. What can be unburdened by what has been. From Low, this is another great page. Low Poly Depression. They post some good shit. Oh, do I not follow them? Maybe. Who knows? But maybe there's another page that's similar to it. But anyway, Tokyo Game Show from 2003. We got some hottie. Give it on Xbox Live. Like, what happened to this? Why can't we have this anymore? We got PlayStation 2. Oh, went too fast. We got, look at the flip phone with Cloud on it. Is that like a gacha game on a flip phone? And we got GameCube with Sega. Is that Sonic? It looks like Sonic up there. And look at that Evangelion on the PlayStation 2 that never released outside of Japan. So we got all that. This is I want to show this video. Final Fantasy X critique, early 2000s magic. I saw this in my recommended the other day. I watched the whole thing. So good, man. Great video. If you want to relive nostalgia without playing Final Fantasy X, give it a watch. And this page too, I've actually seen Magic Echo Luke in the past. I think he's feuded with some of the Falcom people. But I saw that I watched one of them. This one, years ago. Where is it? The Trail series. Where to start in literally 30 seconds. And he basically just tells you, play them in release order. Like, we'll just watch it. It's only 30 seconds. Hold on. Because this, where do I start the Trail series? I don't know. Well, let's hear it.
Trails, where to start, 30 seconds. Arc 1, Trails in the Sky first chapter. Second chapter in the third, set in the Bell, best mustaches. Arc 2, Trails from Zero and Trails to Azure, set in Crossbell, Tio moments. Nyota, spin-off, never played it, out later this year in the West. Arc 3, Cold Steel 1 through 4, Marine's Harem Adventure. Reverie, Crossbell Part 3 and Cold Steel 5 rolled in the one Cornish pasty. Corona Kaseki 1 and 2 are next. No Western release date yet, but if Sky FC ain't your thing, try Cold Steel 1. If you like it, go back to FC, then onwards. Why? Because they're all heavily connected. Here are the platforms each game is on. That was Trails in 30 seconds. All hail Sharon Kruger.
As simple as that. Like, everyone makes it so difficult. But he was telling him. But yeah, I know he's a an FG shit poster. So I think he riles up a lot of the Twitter Trails people. So he's based in my book. But yeah, I haven't watched any of the other videos, I don't think. But I do remember seeing that one and then watching this. So I'll have to check out his channel. God, I gotta keep changing the fucking audio levels because I gotta show you this stuff. It's all important, trust me. All right. Back when life is simple, let's say. That's so cute, though. It's Avril Lavigne. I'll probably get something if I play the whole song. Because some of the songs are copyrighted. I thought they were going to play, he was a skater boy, she said see you later boy. That's the one I know. I know that song too. Oh, I had two of them. Alright, hold on. Alright, speaking of Trails, what video game trilogy is like this? The first game, the second game, the third game. Trails in the Sky trilogy. The first one, you get to the end, it's like, This one, fucking Kino. And true Chads know that Sky the Third is the best of the Sky trilogy. Okay? So, what do people think? Mass Effect? I don't know. What do you guys think? You gotta let me know. The Witcher, Uncharted, yeah, Halo, I guess. Resident Evil, Batman, Tomb Raider, God of War. You know, the original God of War, yeah, actually. Probably. God of War 3 is awesome. I'm about to go with God of War. Actually, that's a good one. But for me, it's Trails in the Sky. Because they get better and better. Sky the Third is the best one. If you don't think Sky the Third is the best Sky game, well, I don't have to tell you. Alright. Which was your first Pokemon's game? Mine was Pokemon Yellow, believe it or not. Pokemon Yellow was the first one I played. And then, I forget which one of these I had. But I know I had Crystal, too. I had one of these, and then I got Crystal again. I remember, dude, this was like 2003. Or maybe 2002. But the same thing, I got these, and I'm like, no, I need Pokemon Emerald. That came out the next year. And my mom and dad were like, well, you just got Pokemon. No, you don't understand it as the Battle Frontier. You don't understand. Dude, I stopped playing after the DS. So I played all these. I played Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. Heart Gold and Soul Silver are still the best Pokemon games. These are the definitive best Pokemon games of all time. Never played the Black and Whites. Never played X and Y. Never played Ruby Sapphire Remake. What's that? Sun and Moon. Never played them. I did play Let's Go Pikachu. I actually did a Let's Play of that. I also did a Let's Play of Sword and Shield. Never played Scarlet. I did play Brilliant Diamond. And never played Arceus. I mean, Let's Go Pikachu and Brilliant Diamond aren't very good, but they kind of scratch the nostalgia. Sword and Shield were fucking terrible. They were so bad. Oh! This is what Megan Fox looks like at 39 years old. Look at her! Goddamn! But I will concede, yes, she looks better like this. This is when she was on Transformers. Like, she got fake tits now. But, yeah, that's my Megan. But I gotta say, she still looks pretty damn good. And that, like, red hair, you know, that does something. But, no. That's the definitive Megan Fox. Alright. On that note, you may think I'm going on a gooning break, but I do have to get some more water and go to the bathroom. Oh, hold on, let me put Angie up. I do have to get some more water and go to the bathroom, but you can say I'm going on a gooning break after we just looked at Megan Fox. So, sit tight. I'll be right back, and then I'll read some comments. I'm back, and I left in such a huff, I couldn't, hold on. I didn't put the proper graphic. Hentai breaker graphic. What happened? I was gooning to Megan Fox. Alright, Let me scroll up then and we'll see what people are saying. Alright, hold on. Whoa, lots of chats. I think there's a lot about the PlayStation video we watched. Alright. Courageously landing in Liberal as we speak. Big Nothing Burgers, laughing. Someone said hentai breaker! I can't do it now. I need like an image. I think the Angie one's good, but the hentai breaker is when I go to the bathroom. I do need an image when I'm just talking. I need something. But Angie's good. I mean, I can make it the thumbnail. I can explain the thumbnail real quick. Hold on. I thought it was a funny thumbnail. You know, I got a comment on my Switch video like, oh, that thumbnail. No, I make the thumbnails like that on purpose because they're stupid. They're funny. All right, here's the thumbnail. So we had Miss Saber. That's obviously from Fate Hollow Ataraxia. This is after the beach skate. So look at her blushing. Pepe Booba, obviously. Tamaki from Fire Force with her colon 3 face. Carl, because nothing matters. It don't matter. Carl is the unofficial mascot of the channel. And Miss Marin. Wowieying my Zowie. Okay. Now you know. Pow, pow, pow. The late 2000s were awesome, dude. I'm so glad I grew up in the late 2000s. What a time. Well, yeah, all the 2000s. I miss old YouTube for real, better times. Anybody remember the AMV era? Yeah, the AMVs, of course. They're still there. And you'll see, like, the Japanese will make their own AMVs, but they title them differently. They title them MAD, M-A-D. Does anyone know what that means? Like, what does MAD stand for? But they also make AMVs, and they still do them. Because I'll see them sometimes, and it'll be MAD, M-A-D. A lot better than now. And anime episodes on YouTube split into 6 parts, but part 4 is missing. Oh, dude, don't remind me. I will say, anime, we talked about this a few weeks ago, too. They stream a lot of the old series. Like, right now on the Yu-Gi-Oh! Channel, I saw it before the stream, they're streaming Yu-Gi-Oh! GX on the official Yu-Gi-Oh! Channel. Like, the full episodes and everything. So that's cool, I guess. I like to think I was keeping old school YouTube alive. You are in the way you do your videos, Justin. I mean, in a way, I think I do too, don't I? I mean, I used to record a lot of videos of me just sitting in front of the camera talking. But it's just easier for me, you know, because I don't want to look like iDubbbz. So it's easier for me to do this and not show my face every time because, you know, I don't want to have like the iDubbbz look going. Not to say that I do look like iDubbbz, but you get what I'm saying. Your videos give that vibe. Those 2 Zelda games are light years better than modern Zelda. I agree. Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. You better believe it. Some of my favorite Zelda games. Wind Up Yesterday Kino. Yes, that's C's theme from... Right? Is that C's theme from Reverie? I think it is. Wind Up Yesterday? I'm pretty sure that's his theme. These swords are of those who lost their way. On guard! Bro, yes. Silent Hill 3, Dino Crisis, Resident Evil 4. We can recreate that perfect night even in 2025. I mean, you can. But it's not the same. It's like it in spirit, but it's not quite the same. Resident Evil 3, my favorite Resident Evil from the 90s. Linkin Park's run between Hybrid Theory and Mitoria was insane. Absolutely. We really didn't know how good we had it. We didn't. It was so good. That image reminds me of nights spent watching 2 best friends' videos on YouTube. PS2 is still the GOAT. It still is, Justin. And I'm tired of pretending it's not. I still have my fat PS2 of brand new laser play. Brand new laser. Played as much as the PS5. Nice. That guy was vibing. We need an update on where these people are nowadays. Man, we really do. That was such a great video. I'm glad we watched it all. No phones, exactly. Smartphones ruined society. They really did. Because another thing, people bring this up all the time about the smartphones, is Like, all those nerdy, you know, they're all nerdy, geeky guys getting the PS2 at launch. I'm sure they all had computers. I mean, yeah, computers were around back then. They were all on GameFAQs. They had the PlayStation magazines. You heard some of them. Those are the type of people who built the internet what it is today. And with the advent of a smartphone, you have every normie on the phone. Every normie's on Twitter now, causing problems every day. To the OGs, people like us, people in that video who've been there from the beginning, and they're trying to disrupt all that. And it really did ruin things. Like, get all the normies on smartphones, on the internet, on Facebook, all these places. It did ruin people. It really did. It was a mistake. It was such a different time, man. The kitten, though, yes. It is Super Derek. Did he look like... Wait a minute. Let me look up Super Derek real quick. Like, you guys know who he is, right? He's a big JRPG YouTuber. Super Derek. Dude, it is. Hold on. We'll look at some of his thumbnails because he has his face in the thumbnails. That's Super Derek. It is. Just look at the thumbnails. That's him, man. I like his shirt, though. Man. That's right, man. How the kitten didn't run off. The kitten was probably scared of all those people. Where's my time machine, Trunks? We need the time machine. We need to go back. Kind of looks like Derek. A different time. They do look so calm. LOL. That's how you know it's a different era where people were respectful, didn't go crazy. They knew they were getting a console regardless. Now you just run people over and fight, get first dibs. Exactly. Like, look at all the Black Friday videos when they open the door and they're just storming in. When I went to GameStop to pick up Trails in the Sky remake during my lunch break, whole middle of the store was toys, plushies, shirts. One section on the wall were figures. Damn, bro. It's crazy. Where were the games and shit? Or what do you want me to read like that? Come on. We was there for the games and shit. Where are the games? Those were golden times. I miss Movie Stop and Power Gamer. Hell no, you're not sleeping when you bring your PS2 home, especially on the midnight launch. When sports games used to be good too. Yeah, I mean back then they did put more heart and soul, and now it's just like release the same game with a few new characters, right? There was a different aura then. Hype and aura. Seriously, Glara, everyone looks so happy. You don't see this kind of positivity anymore. It's fake positivity now, but they all did look genuinely happy to get their PS2s there. Waiting on the line, talking to friends. I think they do. Seeing what life was like back then just brings me down thinking about it now. Like, seriously, man. We need to get rid of the smartphones. Like, get a flip phone. Go back to flip phone. Oh, PSN does midnight releases. Yeah, so when a new game comes out, you can download it at midnight that night, or I guess that early morning, and get it. She's a babe. Put that woman in a PlayStation. Oh, yeah, the Xbox girl. She was pretty hot. Sonic Heroes, a classic. Final Fantasy X. Wife Yuna. Send her. No, Yuna's mine. She's my waifu. Best girl in the Final Fantasy series. Phones back then could only handle 16-bit level graphics. His opinions on trails are questionable, are they? Toe was so cute in the thumbnail. He had some really bad trail stakes. Well, at least he gave a proper take on how to play him in release order. And I did enjoy that Final Fantasy X video. I really did. He hates fan service, Cyrus? Oh, no. If you hate fan service playing the Trails games, you're going to have a tough time, boy, let me tell you. Basically replaced by cosplayers in Tokyo Game Show. Yeah, I mean, some cosplayers aren't too shabby. Like, you see the cosplayers on Twitter, yeah, if they look like that, but I'm sure there's a lot of ugly cosplayers too, right? Start Trails anywhere at the end. Well, I've always said I don't care. Like, if you want to start with Cold Steel 4, okay, go ahead, but you're not going to know what's going on. If you want to properly enjoy it, release order, damn it. Avril Lavigne, yes. Oh, she's hot as hell, too. I love Avril Lavigne. I love her albums, timeless music. I was listening to Red Hot Chili Peppers' Scar Tissue the other day. That's a classic. Losing Grip was my favorite from the album. So true. Sky Trilogy. That's what I said, Galarion. Because of Sky the Third. They get better and better. And God of War. I'll give you that, Martin. That's what I said, too. God of War's another good one. Sky the Third was like, whoa. That's what I always said. Sky the Third. And I did my ranking video, like, what, 2 years ago now? I think I have Sky the Third as number 3. And I always got to move them around. Like, if I want to be based, my favorite Trails game is Sky the Third. But when I made that video, Cold Steel 4 is my favorite, so... yeah. But if I remade it, I would say Sky the Third is my favorite, just to have it there. Mass Effect and Witcher. All the normie picks, LMAO. Yeah, where's all the keto, Zord? Where's Uta Water Ramono? Where's, you know, some Kino visual novel no one's heard of? Where's the Trails series? I should have posted the Trails series, but I'm not going to post it. Silver. Alright, yeah, Pokemon Silver. Pokemon Blue is my first. Mass Effect for sure, though. Got better and better each game. Started with Pokemon Ruby. Nice. I love Gen 4. People give it a lot of shit for the water. I like Gen 3. Sky second chapter is my favorite, but I cannot deny third is the best from the trilogy. Really? Well, what do you mean? You kind of contradict yourself there. So Sky SC is your favorite, but you say third is the best. I mean, from an objective standpoint, maybe Sky second chapter is the better one, just because of the gameplay mechanics. Whereas with Sky the Third, you're trapped in the dungeon crawling, and you know it's a proto revelry with the star doors. But I love Sky the Third. I gotta get rid of this fucking song. I'm gonna skip this. I don't even know why it's on my playlist anymore. Oh! My favorite song! I did not plan it like that. And then got Emerald at some point. The DS Pokemon games were so good. Pokemon peaked of the DS, absolutely. I played from Game Boy Color to DS era. After White 2, Black 2 came out, I didn't enjoy Pokemon games as much. Megan slaying, dude, she's so hot. I've always loved Megan Fox. She did have some work done, but she still looks good. I don't care. Gooners, hentai break. Get that H2O, boy. Yeah, Megan Fox is crazy. She's a psycho. Her and Machine Gun Kelly, but she's still nice to look at. Okay. Yuna is on vacation in Crossbell, so no hentai breaker tonight. She'll be back next set. No, she's here. She's here. I gotta go. I'll go to the bathroom again later, so I'll put her up at some point. Instead, enjoy the music. Go pop a hot pocket in the microwave. Hot pocket, or do nothing. The choice is yours. Yes. Yeah, Megan is slurping Andrina Crow. Dude, it's gonna take a while. Kevin's catching up on chat. We're almost there. Kevin and Weapons thumbnails are my favorite. Yeah, Weapons has some good thumbnails too. The Mad Kids are good. Made videos. Damn it. I don't know what you meant by that. The Mad Kids are good. Oh, the Mad Videos. Okay, the AMVs, right? Is that what you meant? Yep, we want Kevin face next stream. Now. Alright, I gotta mentally remember myself. It's been so long since I watched Bleach, Hyper, but Hyper asks, Kevin, hit us with an old man Yama impersonation. Sosuke Aizen has betrayed the Soul Society. You will face the wrath of all the 13 court guardsmen, and I will unleash my Bankai. How is that? It's been a while. I hope it was good. Gamers weren't hated back then as we are now. Crazy to think about. Yeah, gamers, we were just kind of left in our own little corner to do our thing. And now, like, you see it constantly. Even with all the recent shootings and all that. Like, they tie it back to gaming. Oh, the shooter played X amount of hours in Team Fortress 2 or whatever game. The violent video games. It's crazy how they keep bringing all that into the fray. She's definitely the best girl in Final Fantasy for sure. Yuna. I love Yuna. You can keep your Tifa. I'll take Yuna. Okay, I don't know. Lulu's got the booba. I mean, Yuna's aren't too bad. They're not like as big as Lulu's, but they're nice size. I love Yuna. Speaking of trails, I think I was vindicated in thinking Remake wasn't censored. Seems like people were just making a mountain out of a molehill. Yeah, I mean, I haven't played the game yet, but I haven't heard much more talk about the whole censorship issue. I haven't touched the game, so I can't tell you for myself. But, yeah, before the game released, there was, like, a few alterations of the dialogue. And people were, you know, rightfully asking questions, asking, you know, what's going on here. But people have beaten the game now, and it seems like it's a pretty good remake. I disagree. Like, people will say, oh, it's now the definitive way to play the Trail series. No, I always still say you got to play them in release order and respect the old graphics from the Sky and Crossbell, early Cold Steel 1 and 2, and see how the games develop over time. But, yeah, I'm looking forward to playing Sky Remake eventually. I own it. Actually, the next video, I can show you that real quick. I'll show you in studio. Okay. So the next video we have here is a bit of an update. Trying to get caught up with the Trail series update and unboxing. And I talk about Sky First Remake and also finally unbox the Trails Through Daybreak 2 Limited Edition. And the plan is, after I finish reading Fate Hollow Ataraxia, which soon, by maybe one more week, I don't know. 40 hours in, so you tell me. Then I will start Daybreak 1, 2, Sky the First, then we'll do Horizon, then I'll be all caught up in Trails. And I'll play it and I'll give my full thoughts after finishing the game for myself. Yeah, I played them in order. I was lost on Cold Steel 4, need a recap. Well, Cold Steel 4, 3 and 4 is where it all connects. And I know you played Zero and Azure and all the Cold Steel games, but you haven't played Sky, so you gotta play the Sky games, Justin. Cold Steel 4 Kino. Sky the Third is really good, though. Easily top 3 games in the series. Absolutely. What was that fan-made Pokemon called? Maybe Pokemon Clover? There's a number of fan-made ones. But Pokemon Clover might be the one you're thinking of? Yes, haha. Yeah, exactly. Which one, Killmonger? There's a ton of them. I think he's thinking about Pokemon Clover. Skipped. One song got Missed You, my favorite song. LMAO. There was one that had Dan. That's gotta be Pokemon Clover with Dan Snyder. Yeah. Terry Davis is in it too. Fucking perfect. Maybe you want to rewatch Bleach. Oh, I'm glad I can live up to your expectations. He sounds like Yamamoto. I could do a better Mayuri impersonation, I think. Alright, hold on. Arranca, espadas. Bankai, Asashogi, Jizo. That's when Mayuri comes and saves, who did he save? It was Renji? Renji, Dondachaka, and Peshe. Remember Dondachaka and Peshe? And Uryu, he saves them from, Sayonapro, the guy with the pink hair. So good, man. Dude, Bleach was so good. I love Bleach. I'll never understand the hate Bleach gets. It's such a great series. I was at GameStop on Friday with my friend. I was there looking at model kits. Most of the people were coming in for Pokemon cards. Yeah, dude, they released like a new box, and the Pokemon scalpers are crazy. Like, I've never seen anything like it. Yu-Gi-Oh! They actually just released the new Tim. I'm going to get it one of these days, because I'll have to do an unboxing of it for the channel. But, it's a tin of Yugi, Joey, and Kaiba. But Pokemon, the boxes go crazy. That's crazy. Estelle Bright, looking forward to that video. Oh, snap. Yes, Celestial. Like I said, I'm going to finish Fate soon, TM, and then we'll play the Daybreak games. I finished replaying Xanadu Next yesterday. It's a fun, short dungeon crawler. Nice. That's awesome, Zoran. I know you recently finished the Sky First remake. He sounds like the mad scientist. That was really good. Awesome, I remember. Thanks. And the Tetsu Zaimon fan club. Dude, Tetsu Zaimon, The biggest jobber turned into a captain at the end of the series. What a timeline. But he always had the aura to him with the sunglasses and the hairdo. Bleach's peak. I miss watching it when it aired during middle school days. Yeah, Bleach is awesome. All right, let's let's do. All right, we'll do like the state of play, I guess. We'll do that next. Then we can get into like some rants. All right, hold on. Let me get this stuff up. Let me get it up. All right. So, state of play. This is the other day, September 24th. What was it? Wednesday or Thursday? I watched the whole thing, and honestly, I couldn't even tell you right now. Looking back at it, all I remember is Wowieying, which I don't even think looks good, but we're not going to watch it, but I'll just play it, and we'll skip around. So, alright, it started with Saras. I don't fucking know. It's like a shooter, maybe? Like, you gotta understand, too, I only play JRPGs or JRPG-adjacent games. Now, what's a JRPG-adjacent game? The Fate visual novels. Grand Blue Fantasy fighting games. Okay? So this does not appeal to me. What the hell is this? Like, look at this. What even is this? Does this even look appealing? Look at it. It looks like poop. They smeared poop into the video game. Microsoft, I do like they have timestamps now. Flight Simulator. Doesn't this game already exist? Oh, wait a minute. This is a Microsoft game. That's the thing, too, because people were talking about that, how there's no console exclusivity anymore, which is true. It doesn't exist. I don't know why anyone would own an Xbox at this point. It just makes no sense. I can understand owning a Switch, and at this point, Switch 2, and a PS5, but obviously most people go to PC. Battlefield 6. Do people care? Do people care about this stuff? Deus Ex Remastered. I mean, okay, maybe some people will be interested in this. But I feel like a lot of remasters now, they just... Let's go back. Let's see the remaster. Alright, hold on. I don't know. It's too bright. It's too bright. Certain games, they look better. The old good, new bad. It's too bright. I don't like it. I don't like... Just by that, I don't like it. Alright, Halloween the game. Oh, wait a minute. Is that supposed to be Jamie Lee Curtis? Look at her. Look at her wig she's wearing. Alright, I don't know if you're into that. Okay. The Last Epoch. What is this? Isn't this a gacha game? I'm pretty sure it is. It's like a live service game. The Seven Deadly Sins. That's an anime. So what is this, like a turn-based game? Maybe it's like a turn-based. I'm not even interested in this. I don't care. Okay. Sonic. Dude. Sega does what Nintendo don't. So, I would like to play this game eventually, too, actually. I think, who mentioned it earlier? Zoran? That he would like to get it. I'd like to play it, too. And they've had such characters. Maybe we can start from the beginning. They've had such characters that they've added. Alright, there's Mega Man now. Which kind of looks ridiculous, but you know, it has the Sonic characters, obviously. Proto Man, and then their initial announcement, they had Hatsune Miku, they have Ichiban from the Yakuza series, they have SpongeBob and Patrick, they have Joker from Persona 5, Steve from Minecraft, I am Steve, and now they got Mega Man, which is pretty crazy. Capcom working with Sega, I guess it's not too crazy, but that's out now, by the way. Neo 3. Nah. I mean, it's a Souls-like. I'm not a fan of Souls-like at all. Sorry. This is the interesting one. Dynasty Warriors 3 remastered. Had they remastered Dynasty Warriors 1 and 2 already? Again, man, I don't know. I'm sorry. Look. The old one just has like a certain feel to it. Look at the way the character looks. Look at him. There's like a soulful charm to it. I don't know. I like the old one better. Maybe it's my contrarian nature at this point. Alright, Code Vein 2. Okay, I'm not into Souls, but you have my attention. And I understand Code Vein 1 was also very fan service. Yeah, we got the big titted woman here. This is a Souls game. I don't like Souls games. But I don't know. Maybe I gotta play Code Vein 1, right? I'll give that a try one day. One day. This is crazy, too. They had this guy, which... Look at his hair. What's his shirt say? Hold on a second. Despise something? Oh, I guess it's Final Fantasy Tactics. I see it at the bottom. But this game just came out. And they're advertising Final Fantasy Tactics, the remaster. Which, it's always funny to see the JRPG YouTubers. Anytime a state of play is announced, they'll say, oh, don't worry. Final Fantasy IX Remake and Kingdom Hearts 4 this time. Trust the plan. And then it never happens. So I don't know, how many times does it not have to happen for them to understand it's never going to happen until like a big event. Like they announced Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Not at some random state of play, but at Summer Game Fest or something like that, didn't they? Again, look at this. Let it die. Yeah, let this game die. Alright, this is a Silk Song ripoff. I don't even know what this is. Is this another Souls-like? I have Souls fatigue. This is crazy, too. They spent, what, 3 minutes on speakers? On the PlayStation license speakers. PlayStation Plus. Oh, wait a minute. The Last of Us Day. It was yesterday? Like, such an ass. How many times are they going to show this game, man? Gran Turismo 7. This is funny too because it's the God of War 20th anniversary. And what do we have? A God of War controller. Oh, you would think maybe for the 20th anniversary, I don't know. If they don't have the next God of War game, which it's going to be shit anyway, why not like remaster the original God of War PS2 trilogy, right? And then Marvel's Wowieying. Which I gotta say, I don't care. I am done with cape shit. I don't care. And even still, I prefer the DC characters to Marvel anyway. But oh my god, look at the heckin' blood and gore. Look at that gameplay. Whoa. I love my movie slapper. Yeah. So, behind the scenes, they show the cast. Motion capture. Ugh. Yeah. Where's Sean, by the way? Sean where is she? I gotta show you Sean. Do you guys even know who Sean is? There she is. Sean! She always gets memed, and whenever these state of plays happen, they always post Sean. It's like, oh, there she is. It's Sean. Global Content Communications, Global Third Party. Great. Alright, so let's see. Their montage at the end here. Let's see. Alright. Wolverine, Code Vein, Crimson Desert. Let it all die! I just don't really get it, man. Decent amount of dislikes. I wonder what the comments are. Turned off the chat. No, the chat is fun, actually. The chat is one of the funniest things. They post L constantly. I miss E3. They used to drop epic trailers. Dude, I miss E3 too. E3 was great. What's this song I listened to? Oh, this is from Fate Hollow Ataraxia. Yeah, I put a couple of Fate Hollow Ataraxia songs in here. Alright, what did I have to show here? Maybe looking at some of the trailers. I mean, okay, let's... Dude, how does this have almost 7 million views already? Honestly, are people excited for this game? Because you think I'm excited for it? Hell no. I'm never going to play this game. The one game we're getting shot multiple times, then crouching behind cover for a few seconds to regain health. Oh yeah, because he has adamantite can regenerate. I don't know, man. I don't understand the hype. Oh, yes. Okay, so they found out Wolverine's Mystique artist worked on Concord, and Mystique in the next tab, or maybe the one after that. Not looking too good. Not looking like Rebecca Romaine or Jennifer Lawrence or any of the comic adaptations, that's for sure. But Asmongold said, I think that if you worked on Concord, just leave that time period on your resume blank. If asked during those interviews, tell them you were in prison for a felony offense for those years. Probably better than admitting you were part of that abomination. Oh my god. Did they work on, how long did they work on Concord for anyway? I guess that's one of the Concord characters that looks similar to Mystique. Alright, so let me show you this. So, okay, that's just, from the comics. Look how, she has no ass! Where's her ass? Come on, if we're gonna have a, yeah, this is another example. Like, MJ from Spider-Man 2 is ugly as fuck. Look at her face. Like, is that MJ? Or is that, yeah, it is, right? Or is that Jean Grey? Because I know Jean Grey, that's the leak. She looks normal. You fucking retard. This is always the quote from these people. Oh, she looks normal. We're playing fucking video games. We want these characters to look larger than life. Why is it, like, that's always their quote. You've never seen a real woman, you incel chud. Okay, whatever. Regardless, if we're going to play the game, why can't you look like that? I mean, I don't understand why this is such a controversial opinion. But yeah, so Insomniac Games posted this. What do they mean by this? At 4:30 a.m. Pointing and the clown emoji. Oh, they're owning the chuds. They're owning the chuds. Looks like an intern's getting fired. Oh, I gotta see some more of the quotes. Oh, fuck you. Who is that? Is there some more there? I hope your company goes bankrupt and gets bought out by the Chinese. That's what I said. That's what I said. Wait a minute. I did a whole video on that. Stop giving your money to the people who hate you. It's woke. Alright, good. I don't know why I posted this, but yeah, we can focus more on ranting about this because I have more ranting and raving. But from Jeff Keighley, Nishino-san, I guess he's some sort of executive from PlayStation, says PlayStation 5 is the most successful generation in PlayStation history. I guess in terms of revenue? I don't know, man. Do we think that's... I mean, I guess, okay, in terms of revenue, I guess. I don't know. I guess it's possible. Though the PS2 has still sold... The PS2 has sold more consoles over time than any other console. And the Switch 2 is close. Or sorry, the Switch 1 is close. Maybe it'll catch it one day. I don't know if it will. Alright, let me close these down and read some chat. I'm gonna go get some more water, too. So, I'll put this up this time. I'll be right back, alright guys? Sit tight. Okay, I'm back. Alright, let's get caught up on the chat here. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Almost 2 hours. Wow. Awesome. Yeah, this will probably be another 3-4 hour stream. I still have more material. Hentai break already! Alright, hold on, let me answer that. What's the OST? This is from Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle Crossing Fate, the Under Night in Birth version. Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle Crossing Fate, Under Night in Birth version. And now we're listening to Afternoon and Crossbell. You probably already know this song, though. Shinx, also the Gundam trading card game Scalpers, when it launched this year, both starter decks and boosters. I remember Wolverine 2, everything else was meh. Sony is lost. I know, man, I know. We'll do that next. We'll cover like why 2025 is not the best year in gaming, because like, you know, back with the PlayStation 2 era, there was something for everyone. You had, you know, Ratchet and Clank, you had JRPGs, you had Jak and Daxter, you had God of War. You had all sorts of first-person shooter games. You had the sports games, which were actually good back then. You had everything. You had everything. And now, looking at everything we just saw there, it's all soul slop, indie shit, which looks ugly. You know, showing DLC for Sonic, which I'm not against Sonic or anything, but showing DLC for the Sonic racing game. Showing the Final Fantasy Tactics game, which like released that day or the week before or something. Like, it's just crazy. I'm surprised they didn't show Ghost of Yotei, which is that out now? I know there's some reviews, and oh yeah, it's 10 out of 10. Yeah, okay. Okay. The fuck is this? That's what I said, Hyper. Like, I'm watching this. I'm like, who is legitimately buying these games? Like, that's the reason the gaming industry is so fucked up. There's people buying games like that. Lost in the applesauce. Xbox getting Final Fantasy Rebirth. And now Xbox fans can romance Tifa. Yeah, well, when it comes to Final Fantasy VII, obviously Tifa is the best girl. She's better than Aerith. She's better than Yuffie. Well... If I say Scarlet, because you know what, Scarlet. Wait a second. The remastered Spartacus actor is playing Wolverine in that game. Apparently, he's a former Tekken fighting game champ. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's the voice actor and the motion capture actor. That's cool. The Deus Ex remaster is quite random. It's hella bright. Man, everyone always asks for remasters, and I'm not necessarily against them, but what's the deal with that? Why they brighten everything up? Oh, this is another... I have a lot of Blaze Blue songs here. This is, Aegis' theme from Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle. Great game, by the way. Xbox is basically dead at this point, just a question of time. I know, they raised the price of the most expensive consoles at $800. They recast the Spartacus actor. Right, Galarian? That's what I thought, too. Deus Ex Remaster looks so bad. It's honestly impressive. It's like they made it look bad on purpose. I just don't feel like spending $70. I hear you, man. Just wait. You'll get it on sale. Like, wait till Thanksgiving, Christmas. I'm sure it'll be on sale. In Sega, we trust. I only play games made prior to 2010. I mean, I don't want to say every game is bad, because there's, you know, look at JRPGs. JRPGs are still pretty solid. Like, a game I played early this year, which released last year in 2024, Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, great game. And that released last year. I really enjoyed that one. So there's still good ones. Still good ones. Yeah, I forgot Kingdom Hearts 4. Jeez, it's been forever. Does Square Enix know? The part where they talked about Last of Us was surreal. Last of Us Day. It is a pure industry plant game. Last of Us milking continues. Gran Turismo update's going to be lit. LMAO Kevin's funny. I don't know what I said at that exact time. Wolverine looks good, but only thing from the state of play anybody's talking about, Let It All Die, is crazy. I'm sick of Cave Slop too, Zoran. I'm sick of it. Which I played Dude, I like the movies. I stopped watching the Marvel slop after Avengers Endgame, like I think most people did. Though I did see the Spider-Man one with the 3 Spider-Men. Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and Tom Holland. I liked it, you know. I haven't seen anything else. I haven't seen anything else. In terms of the games, I played the first Spider-Man PS4 games. You know, it's okay. I really like the Batman Arkham games back in the day on like the PS3. So there was some good cape slop back in the day, but it's gotten so much worse. It's so bad now. I miss E3 a lot. That Fate OST slaps. The Fate OST is great. They can't have Sydney Sweeney-like women to present games. We need Sydney Sweeney women. We certainly do. I mean, we have it in anime games. How's it going, Octo Fox? Hello. How are you doing? Yes, they are. LOL. People ate up Spider-Man, so they're going to eat up more Marvel characters, especially Wolverine. Well, they had that one, the Square Enix one, the Marvel Avengers. And they had like the regular Iron Man, Thor, Hulk, all of them. But that didn't really pan out. I think they want to do some kind of cinematic video game universe. I mean, with the Spider-Man 2, they had Venom, right? But dude, I can't get excited for it. Gotta play Gotcha for ass. Well, Brown does too. You better believe it. I mean, with my Gotcha slop, I got Zenless Zone Zero. I got Fake Grand Order. And Yu-Gi-Oh! There's ass in all of them. They're hell-bent on either race-swapping her or making her butt ugly. Her character is literally a supermodel. I know, Mary Jane is literally a supermodel. She's meant to be gorgeous. But no, we gotta make her look realistic. Like, okay. Obviously, you know, the average full weight looks like that, okay? No dispute there. But when we play a video game, or watch a movie, or read a comic, we want them to look like Sydney Sweeney. Is that too difficult to ask for? Insomniac Games got beef with fans. Wow, no booty, no slaps. All they care about is money. Yeah, what did Insomniac mean with that, by that, with the pointing clown emoji? I mean, I guess, but still worse generation for them. PS2 literally had so many good games. I'm still working on playing them all, and we're never going to get caught up. One of the guys that worked on Spider-Man talked about putting things in Spider-Man that would piss people off. I believe it. Kevin's thirsty. Yeah, I'm yapping over here. I gotta quench my thirst. Another hentai break already. Oh, and I answered the OSC. Hopefully you got me there. It was the Blaze Blue song. Anybody see the new Gundam Seed anime? The kits look cool. Didn't they make like a new Gundam Seed movie? Or is it a full anime series? I thought there was a movie. This Crossbell theme is so peaceful. Yeah, that was the Afternoon and Crossbell. Makes you want to hang out the SSS squad. You better believe it. I got some Japanese Gundam cards. They look cool. Awesome. You had Shimigami Tensei Nocturne. Yeah, I was watching that video. I fell asleep watching it. But from Nam's Compendium, he does like, you know, the video game essays. Some good stuff. He's a lot of Shimigami Tensei, Atlas JRPG stuff. Oh, you're leaving, Glaren? I know it's the time zones. You're over in Europe. Thanks for hanging out, man. Always good talking to you. Sad to say, but this is it for me. This week is going to be packed for me, so I need to rest. It was a fun stream. Good luck and happy stream. Well, thank you for hanging out and chatting so much, Galarion. And I'll talk to you throughout the week. Have a good one, man. I do love Aerith too, but Tifa gets my vote. Yeah, Tifa's the best. Andy Whitehead was the star of Season 1 Star's Spartacus show, but died of cancer, and the Wolverine game actor is his replacement. Batman Arkham games are so good. Very true. Arkham games were dope. The Midnight Suns game was basically Marvel Persona. Thank you, Kevin. Oh, no problem. I don't know, probably a movie. Haven't got the new Raidu Kusunoha remake yet. From what I have seen, it looks like a solid remake, actually. It does, actually. I haven't heard anything too bad about it. I do remember, similar to Deus Ex, they do that now. I've noticed that now. My noticing is going off, where they brighten everything. I don't like that. Brian Intihar was the clown that was pushing DEI stuff in the last Spider-Man game. All right, well, watch out for Brian over there. All right, we'll do some ranting and raving. All right, I gotta get these tabs now. All right, there's a couple things for ranting and raving. We'll get it all up. We'll get it all up. Oh yeah, you better believe it. I gotta figure out a good order to do this. Oh, such a great song from Persona 4. Okay. And yeah, we'll do the Doug Bowser announcement. Which people are so fucking stupid. They're acting like, oh, he's fired. Like, no, the dude is retiring. He's in his 60s. You know how much money Doug Bowser probably has? Like, like some people are so fucking stupid. Good for him for retiring in his 60s. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Cat. Alright. Let me start with this one, actually. Alright. Ranting and raving. Alright, come on. Let's start with this. Because Pirate Nation doesn't write anything, so sometimes I'm like, what the hell is he posting? But this is great. Another 4chan thread from last week, I guess. Alright, so we have the West. The US and Europe, and I don't even know. Okay, this one I think is from the new Neil Druckmann game. That is the woman from The Witcher, and that's Baz from Concord. Okay? And then in Japan, Korea, and China. For China, we have Bernice from Zenless Zone Zero. In Korea, we have E from Stellar Blade. And Japan, we have Marie Rose and Hanako. So, like, why is this so difficult? Why does Japan do this? And, you know, in this case, all the other Asian companies. Whereas America and Europe and whoever else, they just ugly-looking characters. And it's, you know, I don't know, I just... it's not that difficult. Like, why is it so difficult for people to get through to their heads that the one on the right is more aesthetically pleasing than the one on the left? I hate you and hope you die. I love sexy, cute, and pretty women. Like, is it that simple? Like, I don't know, man. It's just crazy. Like, why would... This is a female character. Why would they make her look like that? I guess they photoshopped the tattoos, but... Is that like a cosplayer? I can't even tell if that's like AI or not. I don't know if he's defending China. Again, some people are so fucking retarded. Does people even know this is a screenshot from 4chan? Like, let's go to 4chan right now. And there's like the similar meme template. Why can't we get loot stuff outside of gacha shit? Soul vs. Soulless. Silk Song. So there's Scarlet. Estelle Stare. You know, okay. Alright, Cabrutus. Politics in games then. This is Metal Gear Solid 2. I don't think I'm exaggerating when I say that whoever controlled the NSA facility could move the world. And then politics in games now. So, I'm non-binary. Like, this is literally a line in the fucking game. I'm non-binary. Alright, then we had a video over here. Felton. Stuff for IGN. So, IGN, what'd they write? They wrote, Hades 2 art is breathtaking. Its characters are captivating. The combat is fast, fun, endlessly varied, and tactical. The music is spectacular. So our favorite Romanian V says, have we played the same game? Art is shit. The women are troons. Characters are insanely boring and bland, save for the sirens and strife. First game actually did have better art, though. Even there, I wouldn't say breathtaking. However, the characters are much more interesting. And look at this character. Again, look at the character here. Look at the women over here. You know. Oh, my favorite game again. I feel sorry for people who refuse to play Expedition 33 for whatever reason. because they're missing out on one of the most marvelously written and devastatingly beautiful stories about family, loss, and grief. It's truly a once-in-a-lifetime experience. This is my thoughts exactly. I refuse to play Expedition 33 because everyone who plays it talks like they've never played an RPG before. It's insufferable. When RPG is anime, cringe. When RPG is not anime, game of the year. I am never going to play Expedition 33. Never. Never going to play. Alright. Your modern remake, sir? Yuji Horii has confirmed what content is being added and cut to Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. Added. New scenario, childhood of Hero and Maribel, and the arena. Cut. Scenarios, Grendel, Providence, El Ciclo, the Casino, Immigrant Town, Monster Meadows, Excellence Grading Organization. How is there a remake that instead of adding new stuff is cutting stuff? How does that make sense? It happens a lot now, it seems, but I feel like the whole point of making a remake, first of all, making a remake should maybe be, let's remake a bad game. You know, let's remake a game that didn't pan out, wasn't very good. Let's remake it, try to make it better. Dragon Quest VII, really every Dragon Quest you can argue is, you know, fantastic. You know, everyone likes them for different reasons. But okay, in the case of the three Dragon Quest games, you know, they did Dragon Quest III first, HD 2D remaster. Makes sense. I mean, the original Dragon Quest on the NES, and then there's been various ports and kind of remasters over the years. Like, I remember, I had the one, I think, on the Game Boy Color. There were the three of them on the Game Boy Color. But here they are remaking Dragon Quest VII, which already had a remake, mind you, originally released on the PlayStation 1, and then years later on the 3DS. Now it's getting another remake, and they're taking shit out of the game. Okay. Alright, here it is. 2025 been on such a great run. So this is just ordering them all at the Metacritic scores. You guys tell me. Hades 2, we just went over it. Ugly looking characters. Never played Hades 1. Obviously, we'll never play Hades 2. Expedition 33, Shield to Hell and Back. We'll never play it. I don't even know what Blueprints is. Hollow Knight, I don't care. Really, you should know me by now. Anything that's popular, I don't like. I'm never going to play Hollow Knight. I don't know what this even is either. Split Fiction. Donkey Kong, alright, put it on there. I don't care. Give the attendees a bone. Death Stranding 2. Monster Hunter Wilds. I understand this game had a very successful launch, but over the course of time, because it's online, like you can play the story, single player, whatever, but the main reason to play this is online, and a lot of people left. They haven't been coming back. Kingdom Come 2. I don't know what this even is. Sword of the Sea. Final Fantasy. You know, I don't even know if we should consider remakes for, like something like, we'll get to one in a second, but this is basically the same game. They just re-released it and added voice acting. Ghosts of Yotei, Shinobi, Mario Kart World, Silent Hill F, Metal Gear. I don't even know what that says. Aiders? A deer? I have no idea. Ninja Gaiden, Doom, Borderlands. Okay. Objectively, these two games, Doom and Borderlands, aren't even that good. Now, I can be biased because I just don't like any of these games. But, I don't know what to tell you. So, people were chiming in. We'll scroll down. Hey, Taurus, you forgot this one. You can't pretend like it's not here. Sky, the first chapter. This one, I would rank above the Final, like in terms of remakes, the Final Fantasy Tactics remake, because this is literally just Final Fantasy Tactics, but voice acting. This is the whole brand new remake, taking the, you know, the way the original game looked and turning into 3D. So a lot of people were talking about Trails in the Sky, which is good to see. But yeah, this is, see, I don't even agree with this, but let's calm down. There's not like 20 games here that he's listing that are, oh, it's Game of the Year. Geishi! There was another one I liked. I gotta see if I can find it. That resonated well with me. Oh, I fucking hate this guy. We've talked about him in the past. honestly, if someone says they hate gaming this year, at what point they... Wait a minute. ESL alert? Honestly, if someone says they hate gaming this year, at that point, they don't even enjoy gaming. It's just kind of structured differently. No, motherfucker. We're just very specific about it. This is the guy. Or maybe we don't like slop made for journalists and casuals with no critical thinking. Exactly. Forever is now, put it best. Like, motherfucker, you gotta have some decency to yourself. Like, what are you doing? Hyping? It's all it is. Hype. We're so heckin' hyperino. Let's see. Let's see what this guy's even talking about. What is he playing? Oh, starting Hollow Knight for the first time. Whoa. Like, dude. It's all... Oh, look at this. Happy Last of Us Day. We had so many great memories over the year. So many great games over the years. Oh, really? You did? Hot take. I love the PS5 and think we had a great generation so far. It'll only get better. This guy, like, who is he paid by? Who's paying this guy? Who's paying him? This is not organic. I'm sorry. It's just not organic. Alright. Now, we have Doug Bowser. From him. The true Bowser. The guy's name is fucking Bowser. Today, I announced my plan to retire from Nintendo effective December 31st, 2025. Nintendo has been an integral part of my life for 44 years. Starting with Donkey Kong Arcade as a kid in college. It has been an honor to contribute to this incredible company and bring our beloved characters and worlds to fans through our video games, theme parks, and movie experiences. I extend my best wishes to Devin Pritchard as she leads Nintendo of America forward, and I thank you for your passion and support of Nintendo. You can count on me to remain a Nintendo fan. I just have to see, like, we'll do a quick search of Bowser, because I know he worked with EA. I want to see what else he's done. Alright, there's really not a lot here. So yeah, he's succeeded Reggie in 2019. There's not a lot on this woman either. We'll get her up. Okay. So he worked for Procter & Gamble from 1984 to 2007. Serving as director of the customer marketing for the Latin American region from 1998 to 2004, and company's Safeway customer team from 2004 to 2007. And he worked with EA Electronic Arts from 2007 to 2015 as vice president of global demand planning. Okay. So, Devin Pritchard will become the new Nintendo of America president, the first woman to hold this role. And even more shocking news, Satoru Shitobi will be joining Nintendo of America as CEO. Okay. So, just look at her. My noticing is going off, but not a lot on her either. But she's worked for Nintendo for a long time, since 2006. So, from what I understand, alright, let's read her wiki too. But I saw other people saying she's in charge of a lot of the lawsuits going on. Look at the lawsuit against Pal World. So, yeah, give this woman more control, more censorship. Do you think she's going to allow Mithra and Pyra, people like that, characters like that in their games going forward? I doubt it. Oh, no. Currently the Vice President of Revenue, Marketing, and Consumer Experience. Okay. So she joined in 2006 as the head of legal department during the transition. Later took on leadership roles in marketing, business affairs, and publisher relations. In 2021, executive vice president of sales, marketing, and communications. In this position, she oversees strategy and execution across the United States and Canada, including physical and digital sales growth, marketing, advertising, events, social media, and original content. Contributed to major launches like Pokemon Legends Arceus, Kirby the Forgotten Land, and Nintendo Switch Sports. I don't like it. I don't like it! So Jeff Keighley chimed in too. The incredible Devin Pritchard, a long Nintendo executive, will succeed Doug Bowser as the new head of Nintendo of America, effective January 1st, 2026. Okay, this is a funny meme I saw. Meet the potential COO. Has the potential to be better than Reggie. He'll be a man of the people. Can't wait for when he shows up in the directs. I don't think has he ever shown up in the directs? That's what made Reggie so cool. And like the people will cope. They'll cope. Oh, well, don't you know they're doing things behind the scenes? Yeah, but Reggie was a showman. Everyone loved Reggie. He would go out there, my body is ready. And he just do all sorts of great stuff. So many great memes throughout the years. Dude, I remember with E3, we talked about E3 earlier in the year. I would, school would last when I was in middle school, high school. It would go until like the end of June. And E3 was always the middle of June. I remember skipping school, especially skipping school in 8th grade. I remember this. And watching E3 and seeing my boy Reggie out there and Miyamoto. And I'll never forget they had the one E3 where Miyamoto was there at the Wiimote, and he's trying to play, was it Twilight Princess, or maybe it was Skyward Sword, and the fucking Wiimote wasn't working right. He's like, oh no, it's not working. But Reggie was there. Like, Reggie, yeah, he did all the stuff Bowser did behind the scenes, but he was also out there, and like, I don't know, he really missed an opportunity. And I highly doubt we're going to see this woman like Reggie was out there. I highly doubt it. 0 direct appearances, 0 relevancy, 700 cases of dude, that's the thing. Were there ever anti-consumer? Well, I'm sure there were, but you get what I'm saying. Like, the way they have the anti-consumer shit, they sue everyone, suing Power World, doing this patent about summoning monsters. I guess Yu-Gi-Oh can't exist anymore either. During that era too, the Wii U, 3DS, you could buy and own an NES game, SNES game, Nintendo 64 game, ranging from $5 to $15 to own. Now, if you want to play those games on the Nintendo console, you have to pay for the subscription service. Anti-consumer. Give me liberty, give me fire, give me game key cards, or I retire, if and when whatever is. Include a free Switch. Charge $10, yeah. Oh my god. Then Reggie, Reggie kind of has to write this, especially because, like, you see, she was working with Nintendo in 2006. Reggie, I think, was 04, right? How long did he work with Nintendo? Oh, okay. 06 to 19. He's 64. He looks good for his age. But yeah, he started with Nintendo. When did he start? Yeah, okay, he gained celebrity status among gamers in the 2004. Like, what did they announce there? Let's say? Does it even say? I guess not. There's no thing I can click. Alright, let's see, like, 2010. Like, what did Nintendo announce there? Animal Crossing, Donkey Kong, Dragon Quest 9 on the DS. Golden Sun on the DS. Dude, I remember that Kid Icarus. It had been a long time. Ocarina of Time. Yeah, Scott, this is the one I was thinking of when Miyamoto was out there and the Wiimote didn't work right. What a time. What a time. Alright. So what did Reggie say? He said, Devin is a talent and should do incredible work. I look forward to this generation of Nintendo of America. Congrats to Bowser for 6 years. I mean, I can't hate Reggie, because Reggie kind of has to say, these are his co-workers, He can't say, fuck these two. And, the quotes. I wanted to look at the quotes here. Maybe the replies. Yeah, okay. And here's the thing, too. Like, they had Japanese guys running as Nintendo of America presidents until Reggie. Again, I don't remember these guys, so I couldn't really tell you. But Reggie was always there. This guy, who? And then, woman! Alright. Women are not made to be leaders, especially if they're married. More true if they have children. Alright. If that girl is taking over, the Nintendo decline will come faster and faster. Yeah, seriously. Another woke takeover. Alright, I want to see the quotes. We're back. It's over. If there are people saying this, it's over. Like, it's so over. This guy's saying this ironically, like, they're gonna blame her. No, the business practices are shit now. They're gonna continue to be shit until I see improvement. It's as simple as that. God, people are so fucking stupid. They're so fucking stupid. Alright, before I say too much, let's go back and read some comments. I swear to God, as I say, they either have souls or they have no souls. Okay. Ranting and raving, ranting time. Persona 4 opening my beloved. Doug Bowser got plenty of Mario coins. Neil Cuckman. Why does Asia get Booba and not us? That's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying. LOL, I'll take Japan for Marie Rose and Hanako. Hanako! Based. And that's another thing, too. The Dead or Alive games, they released that new one, I think last year or maybe early this year, Venus Vacation, only in Japan. They didn't release it in the US. Like, you could get a Play Asia import and play it that way, and they actually translate it in English, but there's no English release. Why? Why can't I get my beloved Marie and Hanako? Americans don't understand what we want. LOL, the politics post is so true. LOL, a 10, come on, IGN. Expedition 33. Justin, I didn't like Expedition 33. Well, Justin, I never even played it, but I refused to play it because of how astroturfed it is, and I just don't like the look of it. So, I'm never going to play it. What didn't you like about it, though? Expedition 33 is the best JRPG ever made. Yeah, I know you're joking. I'm going to the casino in Dragon Quest VII right now, just because I still can. Based. Dragon Quest about to make hella money, but cutting too many corners of missing content. Also, this game is long and one of the tougher Dragon Quest games. I'm sure they'll dumb it down and make it too easy. They will. Remake? How about a remaster done properly? They already did with like the 3DS version. I've not played a Dragon Quest game before. Maybe I'll check out the series someday. Yeah, I mean, I'd say, you know, maybe check out the older ones. I don't know. Dragon Quest 11's great. They're all really great in their own ways. It's just a matter of how far back you want to go. It's similar to Final Fantasy. Like, you can play and enjoy Final Fantasy 1, but then you play something like Final Fantasy 10, and it's like, yeah, 10 is obviously better. Clown shit. Look at all these remakes. 2025 is a pretty good run for games, better than the last couple years at least. Is it, though? They forgot the Trails in the Sky remake. I don't think that guy even knows what Trails is. What the fuck? His comment makes no sense. He's consuming! I love the current thing. He does. What was your message there, Kamanga? Zinkdom? Come... DI relevance? What do you mean by that? LOL, why is he lying? Nintendo about to sue this guy for having Bowser as the last name. Once he retires and he's no longer employed, they're suing him. Get ready. Feels like this generation of gaming just got started. I know, and people are already saying, oh, the PS6 is coming soon. Why do we need the PS6? Why did we even need the PS5? I bet you these games could have ran just fine on the PS4. Retirement well earned. Nintendo about to get even more soulless and corporate. That's what I'm saying, man. They don't care. Like, take Mario for instance. Play Super Mario Sunshine and then play Super Mario Odyssey and tell me which one you like better. Like, if you say Odyssey, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Sunshine is just better. And Galaxy. Galaxy is just better. Skipping school, Kevin was... I was a rebel. I was. Wii Digital Console was amazing. It was so good, man. Reggie was so fun. He brought much energy and enthusiasm. That's what I said, too. Reggie, you know, he did all the things Bowser did behind the scenes. But he also has such a great public persona that I highly doubt Devin Pritchard is gonna fill that role. We'll probably never see her. They would never offer such a service now. Like, literally, you have to pay, it's $20 for the year. So I guess in the grand scheme of things, it's not as bad as others, as PlayStation Plus. But you're still paying a yearly, or I guess you can do a monthly, Nintendo Online membership to play their NES, SNES, now there's GameCube games, the Virtual Boy games, they have their select games there. But 20 years ago, you could buy them to own digitally, mind you, it's digital, on the Wii. But still, for $5 for Super Mario Bros. 3, like, yeah, obviously you can emulate it, but to have the peace of mind of owning it on a console, it felt good to people. It did. Dragon Quest 9 port would actually be nice. Yeah, Dragon Quest 9 is good, and that's one that's locked on the DS. Like, all the other ones are pretty well spread out. Like, 1, 2, and 3, not only do they have the remakes, but they're on the Switch, actually. You can get, I think they're like the Android versions that they have on the Switch. But yeah, they're on Android too, they're on iOS, they're probably on Steam. 4, 5, and 6, I don't know. Like, they're probably on their original consoles, but I think they're DS remakes too. And then 6 and 7, I think, were 3DS remakes. 8 as well. 8 was PS2 and then also 3DS. And then 10 MMO, and then 11 is on, like, everything. PS4, PS5, Xbox, Switch, PC, you name it. So they're all there. Also in Japan, they have Dragon Quest X offline. We don't have it here. I know, it's sad, man. She got crazy eyes. She did. I had so many people tell me to check out Expedition 33. Yeah, people really seem to like it just because it's realistic. Got the realistic graphics. It has pseudo Souls combat. I guess it's more similar to Shadow Hearts and Paper Mario in that you time the attacks. It's still turn-based, but you like time and do more powerful attacks and defend. I don't know. I'm not playing it on principle because I don't like the look of it and I don't like the AstroTurf, so I'm never going to play it. Oh, Justin says the male characters were beta. They're beta. Thank you. I'll check some out in the future. Dragon Quest V is the best story, but for beginners, try 8 and 11 or the Dragon Quest 3 remaster. That's a good choice right there. Good taste in Dragon Quest games. 8 and 9 are good for beginners. 5 is probably my favorites. Mario, Sunshine, and Paper Mario for me. Only in Japan and Asia, Dead or Alive, Venus Vacation, Prism. Yeah, there's only a Japanese and Asia release, but if you buy it on PlayAsia, you can still play it on your, US, PS4, PS5, whatever. But it's such a shame. We can't see Honako's. Alright, I guess now we'll move into... Well, I have some more meat. God, I have so much shit still. What time is it? Alright, 2.5 hours. We'll go. We're going! Alright, let me boot up some more memes. This one's not really a meme, but it's... Where am I going to fit it? So we'll cover it now. Yog yeah. Yog yeah! We got Yog yeah. A Yog yeah update. How's Yog yeah doing? God, I had one that I should have included in the last one, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll make it work. Oh, this is from East. East! Oh, I'll show the Zen... I was going to show this earlier. I'll show it now. The Zenless Zone Zero update. Oh, I hate when people delete their posts. I have it bookmarked and they deleted it! Why'd they delete it? I need answers. Oh, I had that Code Geass thing up further. Oh, well. I already showed that. Yeah, Blue Sky. Blue Sky! Alright, now we're gonna move into like the political news too. It's important. Hold on just a second. I'm almost there. Almost there. Okay. Got him. All right, let's start then. I got the memes. The meme cannon. Yeah, I forgot it existed too. All right, let's start with some. We got some miscellaneous stuff plus memes plus all of it. So this is, we played a little Zenless Zone Zero. Did I even play it? I just showed you the new character I got. But they do this. I want to say it's every 6 weeks. There's a new story update. So we have the No One Comment version 2.3, Memories of Dreams Bygone special program announcement. Proxy's Zenless Zone Zero 2.3 will air on the 29th. So they're going to have a stream where they show what's in this update. And then the update's going to be sometime in mid-October. So we got some new waifus, these two. And then, well, they've actually appeared as NPCs as well as him. And they're going to be the new agents. So I forget their names. but yeah, Zenless Zone Zero, they always update. Here's the new ones from the current story. Seed, who has a mech, and then Orphe. But, they give you all sorts of updates on how to control the characters, and I like it. Oh, hold on, we gotta let's stop playing. Here we go. Okay. Alright, then I saw this from Hiro Mashima, our boy, which he did this illustration. Happy 5th anniversary to Genshin Impact. As a commemoration, I drew Raiden Shogun. So there you go. I can't believe Genshin Impact's been going on for 5 years. 3 days left until Genshin Impact's 5th anniversary. We received a celebratory illustration from manga artist Hiro Mashima. So there's, some good stuff. Although, it's kind of sad. Mashima doesn't really draw much anymore. He used to, do all sorts of illustrations, but you see, how sporadic they are. Okay, that's not even a drawing. That's just an update. But this is for Natsu and Lucy Day, July. Okay? And then going back a ways... well, that's July 2nd, but you see how much further apart it is. This one's in June. I swear, he used to do a illustration once a week, and now I feel like he does one once a month. There's Ichiya, Ben! So, it's always nice to see a Mashima illustration. Alright. In a shocking turn of events, Trump's son-in-law, Jared Kushner, is reportedly interested in buying EA and taking it private. So this is from the New York Times. Jared Kushner's firm is said to be part of $50 billion buyout of Electronic Arts. Okay. Dude, where is this GIF from? I see this GIF all the time. Where is that from? This should have been included in the other one, but I had it anyway. So imagine paying $70 to look at this. Just the whole attractive characters. Yeah, these are all female characters. And compare it to E from Stellar Blade. And God, you can always tell the woke character designs of that hairdo. Just sad. Alright, this is funny too. This is where we get the Young Yeah update. This is from Macross Plus. Nowadays, it's funny how Bryan Cranston is remembered... Why'd you write nowadays twice? For his work on Breaking Bad and Malcolm in the Middle. But back in the day, he was a pretty big regular on the anime dubbing side of things. He was born to play Isuma Dyson. Look at this, man. He earned it, Chud! What do they write here? English dubs used to have Bryan Cranston, and now they have Young Yeah. What did Young Yeah write here? There will always be a loud minority who claim I got cast because I'm a YouTuber. FYI, I've been acting longer than I've been YouTubing. Has he really? How? I thought Young Yea's been YouTubing for 10 years. Has he really? I earned Kiryu. Spent days perfecting my auditions. If they only cared about follower numbers, they cast Mr. Beast? Please, God, no. You know what? Maybe I was too harsh on Young Yeah. Yes, it was! Wasn't his Kiryu famously awful? It was. So I want to... Now, I agree. I agree with this right here. But if we take a look at the dub that Bryan Cranston was a part of, and dude, Kevin Seymour, I think he died. Did Kevin Seymour die? I gotta look this up. I think he passed away. What happened to him? He did. Did it say how he died? I'm assuming he had cancer or something. But Kevin Seymour is a very famous Let me just show you. He dubbed, or rather was the director for a lot of great series. Like you got some Lupin the Third here, Ghost in the Shell, Ninja Scroll, Bastard, some of the Gundams, Dot Hack games, the Xenosaga games, Star Ocean, Code Geass. Great director. But anyway, the point here is, okay, English dubs used to have Bryan Cranston, but they also used to have really good English dub talent, and some still do. So let me show you. So Bryan Cranston as the lead. And he's been in shit. Let me show you. He's been in anime like in the past. It's crazy. Like look at this. And Power Rangers apparently. Okay. Richard Epcar, who's still around. He's great, you know, voices characters in Bleach and all sorts of good stuff, and Digimon. Riva Spear, I don't know who this even is. Should we look at her? Okay, she was in Xenosaga. I guess she's from like the 2000s too. But anyway, so Bo Billingsley, famous, probably most famous as Jet from Cowboy Bebop, Steve Blum, Dan Warren, Bob Pappenbrook, Paul St. Peter, Joshua Seth, Skip Stelrick, he was in a lot of the 90s, 2000s, Kevin Seymour, Kirk Thornton, Wendy Lee, Dorothy Fawn, Paul St. Peter. So you get the idea. Like, not only was Bryan Cranston in this, but so many legendary voice actors who are still around today, like Richard Epcar, Steve Blum, Paul St. Peter, Kirk Thornton. So that's my point with this whole statement, is like how great it was back then. Young, yeah, sucks. But there was also other excellent voice actors. Okay? I thought this was hilarious. Alba, the world's only known blue-eyed albino orangutan, hails from central Kalimantan. I am Harambe the White, and I come back to you now at the turn of the tide. If only that were true. And you can really pinpoint Harambe, which was in 2016, to a lot of the problems we're facing today. Harambe was the trigger. Alright, here, our boy Zenko. So he's warning that Blue Sky changed its terms of service, the adult content. A lot of the artists and the degenerates who were on Twitter, like, left Blue Sky, or rather left Twitter to go to Blue Sky to be in their echo chamber. But now Zenko warns may come back. So Blue Sky changed, and now adult content is, I guess you can't have it. So it's unclear how they'll verify the presence of absence of consent for characters, but due to this mysterious rule on October 15th, it said many artists will return to X. So basically warning that, watch out, the people from Blue Sky are going to come back. Alright. Oh, Richard Masucci, formerly of Review Tech USA, will be receiving a lawsuit for defamation as part of our campaign to hold those who smeared Charlie and Erica accountable after the tragic event. So Charlie Kirk. Let me get, do I have Kino Casino? I should have had them ready. I don't. Oh well. Kino Casino did a video covering it all. But yeah, so, you know, after the whole Charlie Kirk thing, Review Tech was talking shit and talking all sorts of nonsense about Erica Kirk and saying she was faking it, she was a liar, she's this and that. So they're going to sue him. Good. And I'm not going to put, this video is kind of long, but Rich said he's going to leave the United States in October. So where's he going to go? He's going to go to Canada, I guess. This is, again, going back to some of the Charlie Kirk stuff. Both Jim, that's Mr. Medicare, and Sam Hyde are teared up when expressing their feelings over Charlie Kirk. That's pretty powerful, are both very stoic in their characters, often even jovial, who use humor to brush off negative emotions. The range his death has impacted people emotionally that were not even his supporters is just amazing, especially in contrast to the evil that has also been shown. So, you know, here's some other stuff to talk about with Charlie Kirk. And I didn't watch all of Mr. Medicare's stream, but I saw some clips of it. And I watched Sam Hyde's episode talking about it. And yeah, Charlie Kirk's death really affected a lot of people, myself included. I had a tough time dealing with that. Yes, our boy Destiny. Like, what are we saying, dude? This is on Sunday. They, you know, do we call it a? I guess it was more a memorial. I don't know if it was really a funeral, because Charlie's. I don't even see Charlie's casket, but a number of people spoke, including friends, his wife. Some political commentators like Tucker Carlson, Megyn Kelly, Benny Johnson, President Trump spoke, J.D. Vance spoke, a lot of people spoke. And so I watched the whole thing. I thought it was a great memorial. Destiny writes, this Charlie Kirk memorial is indistinguishable from a Nazi rally, and fuck anyone who wants to pretend it's not. Like, everyone I don't like is a Nazi. That's how we got to this point. Like, come on. Get better material. So, our boy V, did your son attend? Yes, Destiny's son is a known groiper and Nazi. I guess Destiny would call his own son a Nazi. Dude, the Fate Hollow Ataraxia OST is so good. So, what are we doing here? Yeah, so yeah, the woman, Erica Kirk, Charlie Kirk's wife, forgave the assassin. That young man, I forgive him. Which personally, I wouldn't have forgave him, but based on her religion and Jesus and God and everything, yeah, I mean, that's the noble thing to do, especially at the world stage. So it's really Nazi when we have the woman forgiving the man who murdered her husband. Chibi Reviews. Those upset that so many attended a memorial service today are evil, and they wonder why there's massive pushback against them worldwide. For context, you have a content creator like Destiny calling a memorial service a Nazi rally. This is the Wojak of Destiny and Hassan. There's a picture of Destiny in real life looking just like that. Shirtless, all fucked up looking. And Hassan, he always makes that soy face, so they call him the Roach. So this guy posted this. Grok, explain this. And Grok, this meme appears to be a parody of Franz Kafka's The Metamorphosis, where a man wakes up as a giant insect. Set in a prison cell, it depicts a figure resembling Hassan Piker standing, facing a cockroach-like creature with a face similar to Stephen Destiny Bonnell. It satirizes their ongoing online feud, implying a bizarre, trapped confrontation amid political commentary debates. They know! They know! Wait a minute, how does Grok know that that's Hassan? I'm wheezing. I'm trained on vast data, including public figures like Hassan Piker. His appearance debates with Destiny and memes about him. The cartoon's features match his likeness. In this satirical context. Glad to make you laugh. Alright. So, this is bad. Laura Loomer. This is what this is depicting. Laura Loomer, who I'm not a fan of at all. Like, she's kind of cringe. But, like, in the wake of everything, we're deporting Hassan back to Turkey. We are. I was born in New Jersey. Okay? However... what the fuck? Dude, I was born in your house. It's the same logic, really. Like, I don't have the right to deport the cockroach. It's born in my house. It's funny. It's funny. Alright. Oh, yeah, Phil Mickelson. Phil Mickelson, the golfer. Santa Barbara beaches have oil and black tar in the water constantly. Barrels of oil. Please let Sable extract the oil. Alright. I never met Charlie Kirk, but I'm gutted by this atrocity. Open debate is healthy and essential. So just some of Phil Mickelson's baseness. Oh, Isabella. I'll be stopping by for a coffee. Yeah, this is the one he quoted. So what did Elon Omar say? I think I saw this. Elon Omar, yeah. Elon Omar says Charlie Kirk should be left in the dustbin of history. She echoed the assassin's words, claiming he spread hate. She refused to apologize. So, Phil Mickelson, Elon spills hate every time she opens her mouth. She came here fraudulently and will hopefully be sent back to Somalia soon. Alright, then Elon for Charlie. Yeah, they're reunited with their Masonic hand gestures. Don't notice that. But they're back. Oh, Dead Domain! Alright, I talked about the Shoe on Head video last week. I watched it. I thought it was great. And Dead Domain, I guess, did he watch the video? He says, Shoe on Head's latest video is nothing but misrepresenting, omitting, and outright lying. It's also clear Shoe isn't a moderate when we find out she gets her news from Info. Does she really get her news from InfoWars? I doubt it. Maybe said as a joke. And cites eating the bugs. You'll eat the bugs. That's what Klaus Schwab told us. And calls people she doesn't like bug people. Well, you are a bug person, Dead Domain. I'm sorry, but you are a bug person. Yeah. I mean, Shoe on Head is, I guess, the sane leftist. She believes in leftist economic policies, but on every other issue at this point, I guess she's right. So she's a Nazi. That's Dead Domain, by the way. Not all they thems, but 90% of brain dead takes come from a they them. Many such cases. Alright, let me clear the tabs. I gotta do another hentai break. I gotta pee. Alright, we'll clear the tabs, I'll pee, and then I'll read the comments. And then we'll get probably another segment or two. But I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. You love this song, Komanga? Dude, I love this song too. Again, from the Fate OST. This is called Turning Seasons from Fate Stay Night. This is the ending theme of Saber's Root. I love it too. Alright, Hiro Mashima is so goated. He's my favorite. Dude, I love Hiro Mashima too. I love him. He's excellent. He gave us Lucy. And oh, hold on. Let me get rid of Hentai Breaker. We gotta go back to Angie. And Brandish. Dude, I'm not gonna show you. But I did see some good Brandish fan art the other day. Let me tell you. Yeah, Mashima's probably burned out nowadays. I mean, Eden Zero ended. He's still doing Dead Rock. And then he writes the story for 100 Years Quest, but Atsuo Ueda draws it. So, yeah, I mean, he has a lot on his plate. But he does that from time to time, like the collaboration illustrations and, like, the game that came out, what was it, last year? Farmagia. And, yeah, he is a very busy man. The show Dinosaurs. LOL. Eve. Yeah, all the heads and faces look the same, too. That's another thing. Good point. Macross Plus was an awesome anime film. See, Justin, I agree with you, actually. Yang Ye was good as Father Poochie. I agree. Yang Ye as Father Poochie from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 6, Stone Ocean. he's good. He's actually good. However, most of the other roles I've heard him in, such as the Yakuza as Kiryu, not good. I have to say, but it's kind of spoilers. But as Arios McLean in Trails into Reverie, not good. And other examples, it's just not good. But yes, I will say Father Pucci in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, he was good. I will give you credit. But most of his track record, not good at all. Rest in peace. Yeah, rest in peace, Kevin Seymour. He's a great director there. You saw his the things he worked on. Yeah, the Breaking Bad dude. It's funny, Brian. People know him as the Breaking Bad guy or the father in Malcolm in the Middle. Dude, Malcolm in the Middle was such another like classic from the mid 2000s. Did you guys watch Malcolm in the Middle? I remember on the FX channel, Malcolm in the Middle and 2.5 Men reruns. So good. Information High from Macross Plus is probably the best song I've ever heard in an anime. I'll have to check it out. Komanga, what did Rich say? Alright, let me show you Kino Casino. Because Kino Casino's been on a break. They're not coming back until October for Kino-ween. But I'll show you real quick. So they only did a few bit. This is a funny one, so you gotta watch it. Subscribe and watch the Kino Casino channel. But this is hilarious. Jeremy is talking about his fish disaster. How he bought like a saltwater aquarium and he wasn't maintaining it. They're all dead. And now we have a goal, the fish funeral. He's reaching the goal too. But watch this video, Komanga. An hour and 30 minutes where Review Tech is, you know, watching Erica Kirk's speech, pausing it every few. That's why it's an hour and a half, because her speech was like, what, 15 minutes? So, pausing every minute to add their commentary, and, you know, Andy and PPP are giving him shit because it's just ridiculous. But he's, oh, she's faking it, this and that, blah, 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 blah. Review Tech USA attacks Charlie Kirk's widow. So, give it a watch, Komanga. After my stream, of course. You gotta finish the stream first, then watch it. But, yeah. I love my boys at the casino. Let's all spit on Rich's channel's grave. I'm not spitting, but I'll do it. I feel so bad for his wife and kids. Me too. It's a terrible thing that happened. Especially, I think the one is 3 and the other one's 1 year old. And Charlie was 31. So I guess Erica was probably in her late 20s, early 30s too. I definitely wouldn't have forgiven him. No, and she should sue all these people. I hope she does. She's better than me. I like the pick of Destiny and Roach Hassan. It's a good meme, isn't it? I mean, fuck it. Send him the turkey anyways. That's what we're saying. Like, okay, you're born here. I don't care. We're sending you the turkey anyway. I'm calling Ice. Speaking of Ice, that'll be the next segment. Ice and as it relates to Pokemon. Bro, about to use that whole can of a raid. Deport Elon. Yeah, we're deporting Elon too. Hentai break. Komanga, don't notice! Yeah, I mean, at a certain point, I guess they're all Freemasons. Don't get eliminated! Love the song, welcome back. Lucy is the best anime waifu ever. Dude, I really love Lucy. Fantastic. Young, exactly. Young, yeah, was good as Father Pucci. Crazy was in JoJo's, I know. Especially when JoJo's, you look at the other cast of the characters, you know, you had Johnny Young Bosch, you had Richard Epcar, he was Old Man Joseph. Richard Epcar, you had, God, what's his name? Billy Kametz, who voiced Josuke Higashikata. And Billy Kametz also passed away a few years ago. He had some kind of cancer. But he was in a ton of anime and video games over the years. And then you get Young, yeah. And then even Kira Buckland. Kira Buckland voiced the one girl in Diamond is Unbreakable. The ghost. What the fuck was her name? Raimi? Was it Raimi? With the pink hair? She was like the ghost. And then she voiced Jolene in Part 6. She's good. Malcolm in the Middle is so funny. You're not... You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now, and you're not so big. Life is unfair. Great song. The Fish Funeral. Ice got Ash on their side. They do. Charlie's wife is 36. Oh, she's a cougar. Yeah, it's still, the whole situation there is just crazy. Alright, we're caught up again. Now, speaking of ice, we have ice. From Homeland. I still can't believe this is real. It's so good. It's so good. I have a lot, dude. I like V. I really do. I know people give V shit because he's cringe or they don't like his accent, but I like V. All right, don't mind me. I'm just hitting the tabs right now. Oh, you know what? We'll start with Kiwi Farm. I have the Kiwi Farms thing. Let's start with that. Yeah, I got some memes too. All right, we'll start with that. I had another one with our boy Asmongold. Where is it? Oh, here it is. That's not really relevant to, so we'll do the ice segment first, and then we'll cover all stuff. All right, we'll start with Kiwi Farms now. Kiwi Farms. So this is following up on God, lolcow LLC. This is following up on the UK. The UK was suing 4chan and Kiwi Farms, and well, they weren't suing that. 4chan and Kiwi Farms were suing them, but they were trying to impose fines on them because they're US companies and the UK has all these crazy laws that they can't work, and they're violating the UK's laws despite being American companies. So now Ofcom has been served with Kiwi Farms and 4chan. So the United States District of Columbia, we have 4chan Community Support LLP and lolcow LLC. That's Kiwi Farms. Is Josh Moo gonna have to go to the Supreme Court in person? Send Josh Moo there. Alright, we had the Department of Homeland Security. The Department of Homeland Security posted this. Gotta catch them all to the Pokemon visa in the Pokemon font. And to me, the outrage from this is crazy because you have people like, oh, they're human beings. I don't care. Number one, the first thing is they're here illegally. That by itself, they need to go. We're full. We have enough people. We're rounding up. They need to go. But if you want to play the game, as I understand what ICE is doing is right now, especially, they're prioritizing more of the criminals. Like if they've already been arrested, they're rapists, they're drug dealers, they're gangbangers, they're criminals, they're murderers, whatever. Well, they're criminals by default by being here, but you get what I'm saying. So ICE's top priority is to get those people first. But just by virtue of them being here illegally, they're illegal. So, I don't know. Unless you're a total shitlib, I don't know how you don't find this funny. And yeah, who's running this account? Who is it? A groiper? Who's running this account? We did, but they make America great again. To arrest them is our real test, to deport them is our cause. Trump with the Pokemon cards. You gotta catch them all. ICE! Is that the ICE number? We're catching them. We're catching them all. This is a crazy one, too. We are going to do things that have never been done before. Hello, Patriot! Hello, Patriot Department, please! It's so funny. Alright, so wait, IGN. What did IGN say? The Pokemon Company's former chief legal officer has said he would not take action over an official Department of Homeland Security video that features footage of people being handcuffed and arrested set to the Pokemon theme tune, despite calls from fans for the corporation to sue. Alright, what does it say here? Saying former... Alright, yeah, this is all fake news. Make Kanto great again. Wait a minute. Video games are political, which is why Gary motherfucking Oak supports ICE based total MAGA maker. Alright, now this is a homo. This is the guy, Jeff, who is in charge of the channel Mother's Basement. He's always starting problems. But, that Pokemon video is some heinously evil shit, using a piece of our collective childhood to dehumanize targets of state violence. I never want to hear another complaint about injecting politics into our hobbies from the right. Dude, heinous. The people being arrested, again, the Trump administration has said this a million times that they're immediately going after, like, the criminals, the murderers, the rapists, the drug dealers. How can you say a stupid video is heinous when those people are out there causing problems right now? So, V, our favorite Romanian, says, let me get this straight. For over a decade, the left has injected its politics into entertainment non-stop. Movies, video games, TV shows had their plot butchered and casting affected just to fit a leftist ideology. All this time, the leftists screamed everything is political and this is normal. And then Trump's admin makes one Pokemon meme, and this is how livid they get. If you think you know how much I dislike such people, you don't. You don't hate leftists enough. I'm trying. Alright, we had a legal mindset weighing in. Everyone is missing a key point from the IGN article on Pokemon. The former lawyer accidentally revealed Nintendo's Achilles heel, and content creators have a golden opportunity to strike back. Think of how little you see the Pokemon company's name in the press. They are insanely publicity shy and prefer to let the brand be the brand. Pokemon Company's international weakness is being publicity. So let's all fight back against Nintendo by specifically using Pokemon Company International in fair use criticism of the company under US law. Let the memes flow. The memes will flow. Should we watch this? This is like an AI video. Hold on.
I am Akiro Nintendo, Chief Executive Retard of the Pokemon Company. Today, we are going on a trip with ICE. We at the Pokemon Company fully support removing illegal copies.
What even is
millions
this?
of them, and we are here to provide support. The Pokemon Company fully believes in our motto of "Gotta catch 'em all." We aim to see it through.
All of us at the Pokemon Company don't intend on stopping there. We want to control everything.
All we needed was to partner with Homeland Security and ICE.
What, are they boiling that guy over there?
Now we have...
Alright, we're not going to watch the whole thing. That's good, though. It's good. Alright, hey, that's part of my thumbnail. Nintendo and Pokemon Company International Sims coming out of the woodwork. They don't even realize that this path will destroy the company intellectual property they love. And then does Legal Mindset watch my channel? Faker! That's my say. Which, hold on. I got to a Faker part in Fate Hollow Ataraxia with our boy Gilgamesh. Where is it? I should have had this ready, but now that I saw Faker. That's how Gilgamesh says it too. Faker. It's so cute though. I think it's this one. Is it this one? There it is. It says it right here. Alright, right? But how disappointing. I heard there is one who calls himself the strongest, but this is nothing. After all, it's just a guard dog and a faker. They don't compare to me, who's king! The hero laughs in delight. Ha ha ha! His hair and cheeks are pulled by the kids at the time. Yeah, so the guard dog is our boy Cuckoo Lane, and the faker is Archer. Funny stuff. But yeah, I call the fake JRPG fans fakes because of Gilgamesh. So I find it funny here at Legal Mindset, we're calling out fake Japanese accounts today on Meme Copium. And I can't say much about this guy because I don't follow him, but this guy posts like funny memes, so I don't know. Maybe he's a faker pretending to be Japanese. I just thought it was funny because he used my catchphrase, faker. Alright, and then, alright, this is how it connects to ICE. There was a shooting at an ICE facility in Texas earlier this week. From what I understand, another leftist, and was trying to shoot ICE officers, but actually ended up shooting some of the detainees. So, and I agree with Asmongold here, so let's see Kash Patel, the FBI director, this morning. 7 a.m. local time, an individual fired multiple rounds at Dallas, Texas ICE facility, killing one, wounding several others before taking his own life. Holy shit. FBI, DHS, ATF are on the ground. While the investigation is ongoing, an initial review of the evidence shows an ideological motive behind this attack. One of the unspent shell casings recovered was engraved with a phrase anti-ICE. You can see right there. These despicable, politically motivated attacks against law enforcement are not a one-off. We're only miles from Prairieland, Texas, where just 2 months ago, an individual ambushed a separate ICE facility targeting their officers. It has to end, and the FBI and our partners will lead these investigative efforts to see to it that those who target our law enforcement are pursued and brought to the fullest extent of justice. Alright, so let's see Asmongold. This is the part where I once again beg you guys to start looking online and investigating and prosecuting the people calling openly for violence. So many people get radicalized by this rhetoric and end up doing something horrible. You're the FBI director. Start acting like it. I mean, this guy, he probably has a file on me and all the people watching this stream, right? They always have all the info. Whenever a shooting happens, oh, the FBI had tabs on him. Well, we didn't do anything. Like, what are we doing here? This is, Asmongold is right. This is the FBI director. And, oh, let me do a strongly worded tweet. Like, what are you doing? Let's see some shit get done. Do some stuff, Cash Patel. And what's going on with Charlie Kirk? Are we even going to, like... I know that there's a trial going on. When does that begin? I think it begins next week, I'm pretty sure. But we got to, like, figure this shit out quick. We can't drag our feet anymore. Exactly. If I see who's on our radar one more time, that's what they always say. Alright, let's read some comments. And we do have some more memes. I think we'll do one more segment after this. Okay. Oh, Raimi Sugimoto. That was her name, Hyper. Thanks. Yeah, from Diamond is Unbreakable. Yes, incredible. Based. It was based. That is so funny. Human beings taking up space. Nintendo is gonna sue Trump. They should. I'd like to see him try. Send them back. 2 million have been deported. We gotta deport 2 million more, Komanga. 2 million more. Tomorrow. You cannot access this area at this time. Incredible memes. I mean, we do have excellent memes. That is one thing they can't take from us. Send them all back at their Pokeballs. LOL. Targets of state violence. LMAO. Shut the fuck up. He must be bored. All leftists do is dehumanizing us. F off, Fliptard. They are dehumanizing. Oh, we must really be fun at parties. God, I love the internet. LML, oh my god. This is a gift from God. Gotta catch them all. The Pikachu hat. I need an ice hat. Dude, I need an ice hat too. That'd be nice. Fakers. That's crazy. What a coward. Okay, so what else do we have here? Yeah, we have more memes. I do have a lot of... I do like Asmongold's posts, though, so that's why I have a lot of Asmongold stuff. We're almost done. We're going to finish before midnight, I hope. I can go to bed! It's bedtime! Alright, I just gotta... Hold on. I lost my spot. Ugh. Boomer Tech. Alright, I got legal mindset. Alright, yeah, we had the memes. I already showed off the Gavin Newsom thing. I had that in the other assorted stuff. Oh, I found the Asmongold one. Okay. We'll start with the Asmongold one. Because I saw this just today, actually. And Alex Jones. Yeah, a few more things. God, I don't know. I could show it. It's fine. It's just a meme. It's just a meme. Don't take it too seriously. Yeah. Alright. A few more things. So, we'll start with, again, our boy Asmongold. So, this woman... I don't even know what that is. Maybe it's a they, them. Tina Kotek. Oregon governor. Democrat governor of Oregon tells President Trump to stand down and not to send troops to squash Antifa terrorists in Portland. There's no insurrection, there's no threat to national security, and there's no need for military troops in our city. This is what living in alternate reality... Dude, I mean, again, why can't Trump just send people to these cities to clean up the crime and all the problems? Why do we have the governor saying, no, don't come? And look at all the people... That's what he says. Just look at the people behind this person. They all have the look of Karen, old boomer. Like, look at that lady's face. Alright, what did Aslan say? It's amazing this retarded bitch and the council of Karens behind her ever got elected in the first place. They live in gated communities shielded from the consequences of their narcissistic empathy. All while they condemn their own citizens to live in a PvP server. Like, why can't we just have Trump send the military there to clean up Portland? Why do we have this bitch? Oh no, you can't do that. Oh. Alright. Again, to the memes. Incredible things are happening. This is the Vice President, J.D. Vance, is posting J.D. Vance memes. So, this is Donna Lamone and Joy Reid. Joy Reid says, J.D. Vance got into Yale because they were tired of just letting in white men from New York, from all the elite schools. They wanted an Appalachian white. That's how that man got into Yale, I promise you. That's also affirmative action and DEI. Okay. So, J.D. Vance posts the J.D. Vance meme. And all the other memes are here. And I quote tweeted it. Well, I'm not going to... I mean, the memes are so good. Look at the J.D. Vance memes. Like, why? They're so good. Where's the quote? Alright, I'll just go to my page, because it's in media somewhere. Here it is. Alright, hold on. This is my favorite J.D. Vance meme. Patriots in control. Dude, the J.D. Vance memes are some of the funniest things I've ever seen. They're so funny. I love them. So, I love that my vice president posted one of the J.D. Vance memes. Okay. Is this real? Breaking, Kim Jong-un crying after hearing that Israeli drones frightened Greta. So, Greta Thunberg, you know, she's been going to, Gaza to try and bring supplies, and I guess Kim Jong-un's crying. He's crying. Maybe he's crying about something else. I don't know if that's a serious, but it's from a verified account, so. Oh yeah, here's the Tylenol thing. So dude, this is back in 2017, let's see. Shout out to Tylenol for being pregnancy safe lifesaver. And they wrote, thanks for the shout out, Carrie. Just make sure to talk to your doctor before taking Tylenol while you're pregnant. Thanks. Yeah, so Tylenol basically says, no, don't take Tylenol or consult your doctor if you're pregnant. And Trump and RFK say it, oh, we're going to take Tylenol. Please be patient. My mom took Tylenol. Oh, they're eating crayons. All right, here's Eric Adams. This is Eric Adams. He's the mayor of New York City. He's running for re-election. But he has to meet with people and he swagged the fuck out. Dude, I love it. I love his suit. Like, look at him. Look at that. He's like, I want that suit. Alright, then we had Alex Jones. Where this is a, he just did this for a day. I saw the following day, he shaved it off and he has nothing. But he had a beard. And he shaved his beard into a mustache. I'm officially joining the Democratic Party as of today. In celebration of their wonderful work, I have now adopted a hairstyle that matches their policies. So he just did this for publicity and did a whole show like that. But people like found this shit. Like they Googled Hitler's mentor. Whoa! Look at the resemblance. What's going on there, Alex? And then they did a side by side. Oh, I can't linger on that for too long because I don't know what YouTube will think. But usually I'm just laughing at it. I think it's funny. It's entertaining. It's a joke! Okay. Alright. We're pretty much all done. Alright, whoa, thank God I don't live in a state run by woke HR Karens. The Karen squad standing together. Joy is not so joyful. Well, Joy Reid was fired from MSNBC. But she does her own podcast now. Don Lemon was fired from CNN, too. That's what, like, who watches the news like that? You just see it on Twitter or whatever. Like, who pays for cable? What's going to happen when the boomers stop paying for cable? This is another Fate song. This is from Fate saying it. Mighty Wind from the Sparks Liner High Bad Ending. Ooh, it's good. LMAO, it's so tall. What the fuck? LOL, his eyes and the Biggie song. God bless you, Mr. Vice President. Tylenol be tasty. Yum yum. That's my boy. That suit looks comfy. It was a suit, to be sure. Eric Adams, yep. Alright, Hyper, thanks for hanging out again. It's been a while since you joined the stream. Glad to see you again, and hope everything is going well. And hopefully we'll see you again next week. So, thanks, man. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good one, dude. But, let me just go through the files again. I think we pretty much covered everything. I had a couple things that I just wanted to show you. Yeah, there were some videos that I got in my, that I watched, and also that I got my recommended. I should have shown these earlier for some. I showed the Final Fantasy X one. Alright, I'll just show you this. These are the videos I've been watching throughout the week. And some good stuff. Alright. Let me start with this. So, I don't know what your guys' thoughts are on this. Nanta. This is supposedly the anime Grand Theft Auto. It's a 7-minute trailer. I'm not going to watch the whole thing. I don't see the appeal. I don't like the open world. There's plenty of other, I mean, look at her, she got some nice booba, right? But there's plenty of other great anime games to play that I just feel like there's so much stuff in this game that it's just overwhelming, and I don't know, it just doesn't look for me. I know everyone's hyping it up. You see it has almost 3 million views, but I don't know, what do you think? I watched the trailer and I feel nothing. Oh, wait a minute. Let me go back to that. Whoa! We're taking the... come here, bitch! We're cuffing you! What was she doing? I don't know. I guess I see the appeal. It's people who like Grand Theft Auto games, but with your anime girls. I mean, I do see the appeal. Anything with anime girls is a win for me, but I don't know. I can't say I'm excited for it. What do the comments say? What genre is this game? Yes. One guy in the meeting said, give the players what they want. I haven't watched this, but I saw this in my recommended. DoorDash Decadence is killing me. But to me, it's like, is that Bonnie Blue? I think that's Bonnie Blue. I should have watched this video, but I just saw my recommended, and I thought we could, like, talk about it. So, McDonald's, kiosks, DoorDash. I don't know. Well, this guy's got 1 million subscribers. Like, what does he cover? Will AI slop kill the... Yeah, it will kill the internet. The internet's already long gone. Alright. I did watch this video from Griffin Gaming. I thought it was a funny video. He said it sucked. Feminist propaganda. I love Tylenol me. Soul slop. Yeah, the combat Souls-like. The story is woke propaganda. The story, from my understanding, is like about an arranged marriage. Arlo, who watches this guy? This is such a half-assed video because what he does is he calls out the DLC with Nintendo, like the Donkey Kong DLC. I'm pretty sure it's $30, and the game was already $70, so that's a $100 game. But he says, oh, it's okay because I like the DLC. I don't get it. I don't get who watches this stuff. I don't get it. Now, I did see this in my recommended the other day. Oh, it's playing. Great video. From the Adult Swim anime you forgot. Why didn't I like that? From Internet Pit Stop. And I just love the way like, he does like the skits and stuff. But he talks about Kakeshi, the Big O, Outlaw Star. Did people forget Outlaw Star? I always said Outlaw Star is the better version of Cowboy Bebop. Witch Hunter Robin, Paranoia Agent, and then he like dropped a few others. But great video. I really enjoyed it. And I looked at his channel, and he has all sorts of videos similar to that. Zelda should be unsettling. Dark Souls is chill. The music of Samurai Champloo. So I'm going to check out more of his videos. Yes! Breath of the Wild sucks! It's boring! I knew it already. I knew he was based. I watched, that's the one on Yu-Gi-Oh! I watched that too. So, we'll have to check that out at some point. Well, I guess that's really all I had. That's really it for... Well, I guess we went 3.5 hours. Normally I go like 4 hours lately, so better to go a little on the shorter side. I don't know, I'm so used to going... Remember I used to say, oh, I'm not going 4 hours. Now I do like 4-hour streams every week. What is wrong with me? Tylenol is evil, go away. Have a good night. Yeah, it does look lame. Looks interesting about PS. I hope it releases. Maybe it'll release before GTA 6. I don't know. Does it have the release date on in the trailer? I think it said 2026. I don't know if they had a definitive date. No, not in the trailer anyway. I like the idea of a JRPG GTA game, but not with generic anime art style. I mean, I love the anime slappa. Is it Bonnie Blue? I thought it was. It is. The Tylenol bottle at the bottom. Outlaw Star is fantastic. Just as good as Cowboy Bebop, if not better. Yup, I remember. Well, I love Cowboy Bebop, but to me, Outlaw Star is better than Cowboy Bebop, and they have somewhere like space, you know, setting and all that. Alright, before I go then, I guess I'll do another update for the videos. So, next week, damn, Wednesday, I have the schedule for Wednesday. Wednesday is October 1st already, but I have this one. This is, showing off Trails of the Sky First Remake, which I bought, and unboxing the Daybreak 2 Limited Edition, plus a bit of an update. I'll make the thumbnail bigger just so I can show you and explain the thumbnail, because, you know, I do my schizo thumbnails over here. And basically it's Daybreak 2 and Sky the First. And then we have Angie and Pepe looking at Angie because Angie's sexo. We love Angie. So that's next week, definitely. This one I have scheduled for the week after. But it could change because, I don't know, I might do something else. But we got the platinum last week, remember. I finally got the platinum in Zenless Zone Zero. My journey through Gacha Hell. And it is a review, I guess. It's just my... I don't know if it's a full review, because I guess I gotta talk a lot more. It's only 14 minutes, but it's all I need to say, and finally my Zenless Zone Zero video. So, and then if you have any other ideas for videos, let me know. I'm always open. I did clip some of the streams in the past, but I don't know. Sometimes it's better just to record a video from scratch. Like the Nintendo one, I could have definitely clipped some stuff from the stream last week for the Nintendo video, but it just felt better to record a fresh Nintendo video, ranting and raving about Nintendo. Which, let me show you, I'll show you some of the comments on the Nintendo video. Because some people, like, They just parrot the same thing sometimes. Hold on. Your comments are good, Celestial, but, like, a lot of people wrote this same thing. The Nintendo you know is a facade and illusion. They're always like this, just dress it up better. I feel like I had more like this. Maybe I'm over-exaggerating. Yeah, this guy. Nintendo's always been shitty. There's a couple of them, like, oh, Nintendo's always shitty. Like, I feel like people don't think that. Do people think Nintendo's always been shitty? Like, I always prefer the PS2, but, you know, you got some comments like that. And then this is a weird comment to me, too. You guys need to understand Nintendo, like any other public company, is beholden to shareholders. Yes, it's sad to see them focus so much on revenue, but you all let Apple do it for years and still let them bend you over. It's like, I didn't even mention Apple in the video. I personally have never owned an Apple device. I have an Android smartphone. I have like a Motorola G6, whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know what it's called. It's a Motorola smartphone. And I have a Windows computer. So I've never even had an Apple product. I don't know why you brought up Apple, but I guess the average normie does use Apple products, so that makes sense. And I had this one. I'm going to have to call Nintendo fanboys tendies from now on. Tendy is like a 4chan phrase. Like, I'm surprised people don't know tendy. Let's check 4chan again before I go. But I'm surprised people don't know tendy is such like a widespread term. Yeah, let's see this. So they're going to talk about Anata. Let's see. Yeah, mobile garbage equals dog shit gameplay. I know V doesn't play games for gameplay anymore, but yeah, terrible. Terrible. Looks gay. Why all the spam? Oh my god. Oh, one of my favorite songs from Final Fantasy X, Wandering Flame. Literally browsed V all day and played 0 games on my day off award. Okay. We'll wrap it up. Because at some point I'm just going on too long. Cyrus! Were you listening the whole time, Cyrus? I didn't see you much in the chat. But, yeah, I think we'll wrap things up soon. Angie in the bath. I'll show you this. Hold on. I gotta show you this. Because I want to show you the before and after. My boy Oscar, who did the commission of Lucy for me a while ago. Let me show you the before and after. It's kind of hard to see her, but you'll have to squint. So my boy Oscar, I got this Lucy commission a long time ago. Well, not a long time ago, but like last year. And that's like the rough sketch to the illustration. And I've since commissioned Miss Mash from the Fate series. I gotta find that now. But I'm waiting for the finished product. And once it's finished, I am going to commission Angie in a bikini. Yes. Yes, sir. Alright, where the fuck is it? Where is it? Oh, maybe it's in the other, There it is. So there's MASH. I'll put it next to the loop. So you see, like, the rough idea of the sketch. And I'm still waiting for him to finish the colors. But eventually, you know, you get the idea of how it'll look. And once he's done, I will commission Angie. I just need to, like, maybe you guys can help me with that. Although it's going to be quite some time now. Should we put Angie in a black bikini? Or like the bikini to match her outfit in Trails of Cold Steel 3? That color. I was thinking a black bikini. But my reason for that is because Angie doesn't have a bikini in the games. So someone's got to do it. Oh, you're leaving, Justin? Oh, thanks for hanging out, man. Sorry, I didn't see your comment there. Weapons! You're here now? Dude, I'm going to end the stream. Alright, you're going to watch the VOD? Alright, let me scroll up again. But yeah, we got to that conversation because of Angie. Everything goes back to Angie with me. I am the #1 Angie simp. I love Angie. Yeah, ZZZ review would be interesting to watch too. Well, it's basically a review. It's my thoughts on Zenless Zone Zero. There's too much to cover. Someone's probably done a better Zenless Zone Zero review than me. Like, let's see if we can search it. Let's see. Zenless Zone Zero review. Someone had to have done it. Although there are a bunch of shills, alright. IGN. That would probably, well, it's only 8 minutes. Like, where's the hour-long ZZZ review? I don't know. Here, this could be it. 50 minutes. The gotcha. What's this? The gotcha that had to change everything? Is this, like, in a good way? Maybe that's the definitive Zenless Zone Zero review. But definitely watch my video. Watch it. It'll be good. Oh! They're noticing! That Cyrus guy was so unhinged. Cyrus, I gotta get your quote right. You said something about gotta be seething when you buy the Pokemon game. What did you write? Fine, I'll do it. I'll buy the new Pokemon game just to get another Seething with Kevin video. LMAO. There will be another Seething with Kevin video. Just you wait. Maybe do a video ranking your favorite anime of all time. I could do that. My favorite anime of all time, which I've said before, is Eureka 7, which I know it's pronounced Eureka 7, but it's spelled like Eureka 7. That's my favorite anime of all time. Such a great series. Then after that, it gets tricky. Then, like, what do I pick? But Eureka 7 is my favorite anime of all time. I don't know. Yu Yu Hakusho is pretty good. I'm looking at my shelf right now. I don't know if I'd say it's my favorite of all time, but a really good one that I loved, Gun Sword. Spelled Gun X Sword, but the X is always silent in those series. Gun Sword, so good. I know people cringe at it, but I love Sword Art Online. Sword Art Online, definitely. The anime film A Silent Voice, that's another one of my favorite anime of all time. Full Metal Alchemist, another one of my favorites. Those are a few favorites. I can think about it more, maybe do a video like that. Nope, they used to be good. They never were always bad. Yeah, a couple people wrote that Nintendo was always bad. They used to be really good. And I'd argue they're bad right now. Tendies don't wear undies, Komanga? LOL. What's up, Weapons? Yo, didn't get to watch, but I'll be watching the VOD. Alright, we got almost 4 hours of VOD to listen to. Enjoy. We covered a shit ton. Well, what did we do? I guess I can recap it for you. We had all sorts of memes. Recap of the PlayStation State of Play. Some of the political stuff involving Homeland Security posting the ICE video. All sorts of stuff. You enjoy the VOD. Alright, Justin, I have to work tomorrow, so midnight I'm gone. Peace. Thanks for hanging out, Justin. Cyrus, I was playing that game I told you about while listening. I just beat it. It was good. Awesome. Awesome. Glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, the OST you sent me was really good, too. Just show up to say hi. Good night. Good night, Weapons. Peak Commission. Which one? The Lucy or MASH? Or the potential Angie one? Peace. Cool. Miss MASH. Miss MASH. I love Miss MASH. She's the best. Lucy drawing looks nice. Mash, oh snap. Angie in a bikini would be nice. It is going to look good. Black. Yeah, black would work, but Shinx also says bikini outfit to match the Cold Steel 3 colors. Well, we'll see. I have plenty of time to think about it. Oh, you're still here, Justin? Yeah, alright. We're going to wrap it up before midnight. We're almost done. I can't even fucking talk right now. That's my cue to end the stream. Interesting idea. Kevin would marry Angie if he could. I would. I would. My gooner wife. I will. Eureka 7, yeah. Eureka 7 is great, man. It's so good. Yu Yu Hakusho is peak, especially chapter Black Saga. That's the one with not with Toguro. That's the Dark Tournament. Chapter Black's the one after that. That's pretty good too. Sword Art Online is nice, especially Alicization. Yeah, for me, Mother's Rosaria is my favorite arc. Alright, well, it's been real. Thank you guys for hanging out. Oh, before I go, you gotta let me know, what should I do to start the stream next week? Because as you know, we just like to do ranting and raving. But I always worry it takes time for people to show up. Like, it takes a good 5-10 minutes before we get a good crowd here. So that's why I fuck around in Zenless Zone Zero or whatever else. Should we just keep doing that? Do you want me to actually play a video game again? I mean, I don't know if I can do a Let's Play, but I've often joked that maybe I can play like a, you know, goof on one of the Mario games. I can shit on Super Mario Odyssey. But I don't know. Maybe it's just better just to do Zenless Zone Zero for the 10 minutes and then we can start the stream proper. Oh yeah, I'm sure there'll be plenty of new news to discuss next week. There's always something. And I had a great time. This is another great stream. So thanks everyone for hanging out. Let's see. We got to crown the top fan. Who's the top fan tonight? I think it's Justin right there with the crown. Let's see. Justin, number 1! 300 experience points. Way to go. And then Celestial and Komanga tied. And Hyper, Cyrus, Galarion, Zoran, Shinx, Martin. Wow. This guy definitely got filtered. It's always interesting, like when, well, that's Jim. Maybe he was lurking too, but he didn't chat much. He's a regular, but this was a newbie, and it's always like, what do I have to do? Like, I know we're in the Cringekino stream here, but I always wonder, like, how do the new friends show up on these streams, and what do I say that scares them away? Like, what do they expect coming here? Clicking on this. Like, what do they expect? These streams are basically just for my viewers. Well, it doesn't even matter because it's all about, like... Oh, the Lucy draw... Alright, I'll show it again, Donnie. We'll end with Lucy. Yeah, should I show you Oscar's Twitter page? I can just show it to you. I can do that before I go. Alright, this is a guy I commissioned. So, pretty fair pricing compared to other commissioners you'll see. So, all about the sexy ladies. So I'd recommend. Maybe I shouldn't, because there's probably not safe for work stuff in some of them. But check out his page. He has good stuff. All right, the Lucy drawing's up for Donnie. Play a video game again? That'd be a nice change. The thing is, like, the whole point of the show is to talk to chat and to, you know, rant and rave. And that never really worked out too well for me playing the games. But I often think about it because, you know, it could be fun. But I don't know. Maybe whenever there's like a slow news week, maybe we can do that. You know? We can do that. if there's like a slow news week, we'll do that. Because I did the one stream like months ago now, shitting on Breath of the Wild. ZZZ's fine, lovely stream. Thanks, Komanga. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks, Justin. Kevin attracts everyone. Cool. Oh, Android 18 was cooking. Alright, guys. Well, it's been real. Thank you so much. Celestial, Komanga, Justin, Donnie, Cyrus, Weapons, Hyper, all the friends who stopped by. Thank you all. And then Zorn and Galarion, too. Thank you, guys. And, yeah, stay tuned. Check out the video on Wednesday. Again, new videos Wednesday, stream Saturday. So stay tuned for all that. And then I'll see you again on the stream next Saturday. So thanks, guys. Have a great night. Have a great rest of the weekend. And we will talk to you later. Peace out.